Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I don't know why I said it like that.
No, nor do I.
Hi.
I hope you guys are all doing good. I'm going to take us back to exactly where we were when we left off. Not Oleg's trading post. It was here.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, with all the
Uh-huh.
vaguely suspicious dead end.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, go on whilst I fix stuff for stream on the go. What do you guys want to do?
Okay, so we found 3 hidden doors here,
Yes.
and then that was it, or was there something here? No, that's an alcove that's driving us crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see if there's anything we missed over there, but no, we seem to be fine. Yeah, no, it's just that this stuff looks suspicious as hell.
Yeah, I mean you have a good hunt around, a good searching of the walls. You find no other secret doors, hidden panels, false bottoms, or anything like that.
Right, we leave.
Yeah, I think if there genuinely is nothing here, then
Yeah.
let's dip.
Oh yeah, we got a poor knock-knocks waiting outside.
Yes.
Listen, poor fella.
Yeah, so as you kind of move to leave the now empty tomb, you see just knock knock, just sitting, kind of wounded, just sat on the ground. 2 kukris just kind of laying on the side of it, laying to the side of him, sat on the ground. And he just seems to be just down in the dumps.
You know, I'll I have a plan for something later, but for now, I think I just want to get out of here. I'll encourage him to come back to camp with us at least.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
Yeah.
try and
Sorry,
Are you okay?
I got bit my toes again.
Like how impressive his bravery was, and that he did a good job, and thank you.
Okay.
And he can ride my horse again.
Sorry?
And he can ride my horse again.
Something like that. Well, yeah, he'll pick up his kukris, he'll sheath them in on his belt, and he just kind of follows quietly and glumly. Doesn't even really balk at the idea of getting on a horse. Just kind of gets up, sits there quietly.
Oh no. Okay.
Poor guy.
I feel bad.
Oh, why the hell are we all the way up here?
We're running quickly to try and not be werewolves.
No, you'd already done that.
Oh, we did that. Oh, we're going home. That
Yeah,
was
we're
it.
on our
You-
we're on our
yeah,
way
you're on
back
your way
to
home.
explore these things over here.
Hmm.
Okay.
So we're just dashing wildly across the plains.
Yep.
Did I miss a shopping trip?
Yeah, but if there's anything you wanted to get retroactively, we can definitely do that.
No, I honestly don't even know what items I have the option of buying.
Mhm.
There's
I forgot
just
to buy
too
hero
many and the
tokens.
list overwhelms me and I give up.
Well, you can use the tags to search for things in particular.
Yeah, but I
Hello.
don't know what things in particular there are to look for, so...
Maybe something will show up.
I'll have a think
Hello.
of stuff that might be of use. Hey,
Hi.
hello.
Hi.
Yes, hi. I had completely forgotten about my own needs of sustenance.
Oh, no.
That's right. The warm weather kind of is messing with people's brains right now, so.
God, yes.
Yep.
I have to have
Yep.
both windows open.
Yep, we've got every window in the house open, 2 fans running, and it's. Yeah, it's hot.
It's torture is what it is.
Yep. So,
Can we just have, like, global calling or something?
Oh, I wish.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That would be nice. Just, snowball Earth for a couple of years.
I don't
Yeah.
know about that much. That's maybe a bit too far.
The rest of the world would finally be habitable for us Swedes.
The Great Vanguardian adventures will start again.
You know what? I will join you there. I am Slavic and thus same.
I won't. I'm a delicate princess and I would die.
Sadly, there's nothing interesting about my genealogy. It's quite literally the southeast of England. And that's it. Like,
I have wild, like, sorry for going off track a little, but my family is from, like, Poland and Ukraine, kind of.
okay.
So it's like somewhere along the lines there was some people in Ukraine, they had to flee Ukraine because of bunch of stuff during World War One, World War Two, and they went over the border into Poland.
Well, a great place to be for number 2.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't great because after it all, Russia and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So
Sounds
you'd be
good.
alright.
Yeah.
Not me, I'd die.
Oh yeah,
It's okay, you go on without me.
I thrive in cold temperatures. Like, I'll take the negatives, thankfully.
Oh, same. I will simply put on more layers.
If only there was some sort of version of that for warmth, but there's only so many layers you can take off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we... where were we... I know we're
Were
here,
we?
but where were we aiming to go?
That was a
I'm
very
just like
good
trying to have a
axis.
look around the map and I'm lost.
Just over here.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
like
Oh.
There's
like
also.
details here that we
Yeah.
simply have not reconnoitered yet. And there's one here that we've mapped for some reason.
I think we found them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we
the
mapped
fairy
this one
nest.
as well.
Here it is.
Oh, can we go see our friends fairies again?
I mean, yeah.
Potentially.
Joy.
I am
Yeah.
literally Fae now. I'm one of them.
Great.
Yeah. Where would you guys like to go? So, traveling over open terrain, you have 2 travel actions a day, which means you can move 2 hexes, or move a hex and reconnoiter.
Question. We did rest, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Not since you
Yeah, not since
fought Narglu, but you can.
Okay. Just asking just so I can have my stuff right. Because I have a lot of expended stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, when we do choose to, like, are we gonna like move a little bit and then do a little rest?
Oh, we could.
Do you guys?
Yeah,
We
in
can move
any
two, right?
Yeah, you could just move 2, or you can move 1 and reconnoiter.
Oh, okay, but we haven't reconnoitered these, so if we want to,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I'm a completionist and I want to do the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean
But-
that's literally why we're going back here. So I suppose we might as well
Yeah.
reconnoiter everything on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna
We.
move on to here and have a hunt around.
Yep.
Yep.
Can we, in our, like, after we rest and do the thing, can Asothea pretty please do me some healing potions?
It might take a while. Because the thing about crafting is it takes a good little while.
Yeah.
How fast can I make an elixir of life? Because if I remember correctly, let me double check. I can make those. But
So
I have healing potions and elixirs of life.
yeah. So because you're a poisoner,
I have to downtime to craft them.
gain basic alchemy benefits, though they can be used only for alchemical poisons. So you can't make any of the elixirs of life using your infused reagents, I'm afraid. You can only use it to make alchemical poisons. You do know the recipes to make elixirs of life, but if you wanted to craft it at cost, so paying market value, it takes 1 day of downtime.
Yeah, and that's downtime during which I cannot travel, right?
It's basically like 8 hours of work.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we just like skip like a day or two, I could make you a couple.
Okay. Or I could just grab some at Oleg's on the way past.
Do they sell
Yeah.
them at Oleg's? Yeah, absolutely. Let's do that.
And you spend the day searching the hex, making a good reconnoiter. The hex seems to be empty and devoid of any particular landmarks, features, animal dens of monstrous creatures, or anything like that. It seems a nice, safe hex. I'm not going to have you worry about doing the camping sheet whilst you're out and about, unless if you open up your party sheet and hopefully, do you see another tab called subsystems?
Yes.
Yeah.
So under that, hopefully you can also see influence. So you can now see your various influence scores for people.
Oh, now we don't have to keep asking you.
Yes, exactly.
Valkyrie?
Huh? Oh, god damn it.
Valkyries.
I'll fix that later.
Valerie.
I'm too tired to try and make corrections now.
That's fine.
Thanks for
Damn it, I
instantly
worked so hard
spotting.
on this.
Thanks for instantly spotting. Like, straight away.
It wasn't even a breath.
Sorry, what? I'm.
We've got on the party sheet, there's subsystems, and you can see the influence, like the number of influence for everybody.
Perfect.
We don't
So-
have to keep pestering him about
The
it.
only NPCs you're currently adventuring with are Tristan, Jathal, and Knock Knock.
Yes.
Jathal and
Yeah.
Tristan you've got full influence with, and you guys have not been interested in doing Knock Knock. So,
Yeah.
unless you want to do anything in particular when
Especially
camping,
with the way you word it.
I'm just going
I-
to skip the
I-
camping thing because this is like the safest area at the moment, and any wandering creatures you might come across that might disturb you in the night will give you a wide berth.
Yeah, there is actually one thing I'd like to do before we make our travels across here.
Yeah.
As quickly as possible. During preferably the night after slaying the Greater Barghest. Because the tools that we have available to us, there are like augers and stuff in there.
Yeah, you've got
Because we got a crafting thingy.
yeah, haven't you got an artisan's kit or something?
Yeah, I have one for I believe rune crafting. Raguat. Yeah,
What was
I've got a rune crafting artisan's toolkit and
Oh.
an alchemist toolkit.
Yeah. Like the Artisan's Toolkit, like for the rune crafting, there's going to be like little drills, tiny little hammers, scratchy knives of various shapes and points.
Yeah. After the night's meal, preferably out of view of anyone else, as Athea is a little bit embarrassed about this, she's going to find Knock Knock sulking somewhere.
Yeah.
And present him with a necklace quite alike the one he's already wearing, but decorated with the teeth of his sleigh.
Aww.
And she's just gonna tell him, look, you didn't have to come back for us. You did a great thing. Here's something to remember it by.
He takes it from you and kind of runs his calloused thumb over like one of the more prominent teeth. Just kind of rubs and kind of presses down on like the tip of it, not to the point that he's going to do any like real damage to himself, but enough so that the coloration on his thumb changes somewhat. And he says something quietly under his breath, but you might understand what he says. You don't make out what he says. He mumbles, mutters more than a few words under his breath, but quietly, mostly to himself, glumly, whilst kind of thinking or ruminating on something.
No, I kind of just give him a really awkward pat on the back, and I return to camp.
Oh. Okay. Next day dawns.
I think everybody should have their hero point.
Yes, I should have a fair point.
I had to give myself mine back. I just noticed nobody else did.
Everyone's got them now. Where do you want to go to next?
Are we doing like ziggy zackies or just straight on?
I mean, let's see. Oh yeah, we have like reconnoitered straight up nothing.
Yeah.
Don't worry about reconnoitering the roads.
Yeah, there's like, I guess we could. Wait, why is this not reconnoitered? We've been here.
No, you haven't been there. You just know that's where the spiders are.
Yeah, we were
Oh, I thought
told
that's how
about
it
it.
You were told about some giant trapdoor spiders there.
We reconnoitered next to it.
Yep.
But not
Yeah.
that one.
I guess we could go like step down, step back up, and then through.
Because
Like...
you were avoiding going to the spider nest until Maya could speak with animals.
It's true. It's true.
Can Maya speak with animals yet?
Yeah,
Yes.
it has for 2 levels now.
Perfect.
Oh, that's actually wait. This is such a good time if we wanted to like take a break from traveling, since we no longer have a lycanthropy timer on us.
Yeah.
This is a good place to take a couple of days. Have Maya see if she can befriend the spiders. Set something up for us.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Just get that out of the way. You know, tell Oleg that don't fuck with the spider.
There are friends. What? Friends? Huh?
It's a long story. Just know we'll be sending people over there.
Yeah.
Yep, so where do you want to go next this day?
So do we do that? I don't know if my ruler is visible.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
That's my suggestion anyway.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah, move there. Move over to here.
Did we didn't reconnoiter this one?
No, he's just moved through it.
Are we not?
Oh, you just want to move to here and reconnoiter it?
Is that what you were saying? Or were you?
Yeah, I meant like because.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, take it, reconnoiter camp, go next.
Yep.
Okay.
Again, it's another peaceful, empty, placid grasslands hex. nothing of note or particular interest there. But a safe, placid area. Anything anyone wants to do in particular in the evening, or?
Hmm.
I don't know. Try to be to knock knock,
You want to try and influence Knock Knock?
or try and be nice to him. Yeah.
Successfully guilt trip the entire player base into wanting to knock knock.
Now, you guys haven't really done anything in regards to figuring out Knock Knock.
Yeah.
So,
No. I want I want try to figure it out, and he liked God. That's why I kept trying to play pranks together with him.
because, yeah, underworld law. Because to talk shop with Knock Knock about underhanded practices.
Oh, I have that.
We also know he's really into like whatever like the patron deity of like monsters is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, religion. Use knowledge about Lamashtu to show Knock Knock that the Demon Queen may not be the best deity to follow if one wants to become a hero.
Yeah.
So, the easiest one is underworld law, followed by religion.
Okay. I'll do underworld because I have nothing in religion.
Go.
I clicked it. Is it because I don't have a token selected?
Possibly just do underworld law from your character sheet.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it's a failure.
Yep.
Hey, next day dawns. Where would you guys like to go? Straight into the spiders?
Yep.
Yeah, spiders.
Just quickly. Okay, so knowing what you're looking for in this particular area, you find the area where where this creature is. Let me see if I've got the this. Right, here we go.
There we go.
Okay, so you come to an area that is quite clearly the domain of some kind of arachnid. There's spider webs dotted all over the place. There's a few bleached bones. But you don't see any sign of a spider in of itself. Let's see, so
Well, duh, it's trapdoor spiders.
yeah, exactly.
They're on the ground.
So
Oh yeah.
trapdoor spiders generally they're kind of ambush hunters.
So I don't think we would just like march out into the middle.
It sounds like a horrific idea, so let's not.
Let's just do
I'm impressed visually we would have made it this far, maybe.
Yeah.
That being said,
Mhm.
all of you apart from Maya can tell that just down here is quite clearly a concealed. In fact, sorry, yeah, right here is a concealed hatch, which would be where the trapdoor spider probably is. And then you can also make out that there are, whilst the whole area has kind of got strands of gossamer-like webbing, it all looks like old and unused, but in about a 10-foot kind of radius around this hole, there are quite clearly more filaments that lead to this space that are either newer or maintained.
So is it just this one and all the other tiles that look exactly like that funny tile mean nothing?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Just
Could
thought I'd
we,
ask before I started
Yeah,
reading
yeah.
too much into it.
Yeah.
Could any one of us, as we approach, attempt to catch like some smaller little animal?
Yeah.
Trust me, this is not
I get it
Arsenic
from out.
Rabbit 2. But yeah, like chucking a like some sort of like disoriented bunny into the webs might be a better idea than knocking politely.
Oh, funny.
Oriented bunny.
No, give it a bit of a
Are
whack.
you trying to catch it alive or just
Yeah,
straight
I
up
reckon,
hunt? Okay.
Because spiders eat like live prey, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Just throw a few.
Whoever
of
wants
these
to
out.
try and do that can just make the survival check.
Oh, goody.
I mean, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, you easily catch one. You knock it. You manage to just catch it, and it's alive. It's not stunned. It's not hurt. It's maybe an older hare, so it's quite big, but it's an older male hare.
What's he saying?
What's it? Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let me go! 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 Ah! And then he just goes silent as the shock kind of
Oh no.
it kind of sets in.
Honestly, that's a fair reaction from the bunny.
Yep, but he kind of goes semi-still in your hands, Ashrid. But it's definitely not playing dead because you can feel it breathing.
Is
Yeah.
doing that
Quite
is doing
rapidly.
that thing where it like breathes extremely fast.
Yeah, it's just
Yep.
panic breathing.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh no.
Very gingerly carry it towards the trapdoor and be like, over there, yeah?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, there.
Oh damn. I don't think I'm gonna like football throw this thing. I reckon that's gonna be like a bad idea. Can I just kinda like how close would I have to get to be able to like chuck it in here? This little piece of cobble
I mean,
to the left here.
you could just lob the rabbit there. Yeah.
You just,
I mean,
if you allow
how far could you throw a cat? Realistically
Barely.
speaking, if you really tried, how far could you lob one? That's how far you can throw a rabbit.
reasonably speaking.
Probably pretty far, right?
Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion.
Yeah.
And I'll
So yeah.
kinda just like step up to roughly about where Maya is and just kind of like, whoop.
Yeah. So, quite a few things happen in kind of this quick succession. And to everybody but Maya, what they see in here is a rabbit fly through the air, land here, go to kind of lands purchase, goes to like scrabbles back to their feet, looks around at you lot, takes one step forwards, looks down, and then at the same time, a blur of motion just sees this very large spider that looks like that
Incredible.
come darting out, grabs hold of the bunny, sinks his fangs into it, but then Maya, your perspective, you share all of that, but you get the added context of noise and conversation of, oh, freedom, yes,
Oh, stop it!
oh no, dinner time.
Dinner time.
Okay, look. I hate to interrupt, like, whatever the fuck this is. Your mic is blowing out. And the rest of us are quiet.
What? Okay. Yeah, do you guys want to try speaking?
Yeah, sure.
Hello?
I'm speaking.
Oh wow, you got really quiet.
7 sickly sailors.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to your mic. It's very loud.
Yeah, I tried to fix it because you said it was quiet.
I'm sorry, I broke everything. I'm the worst. Fire me.
1 second. Let me see if I can add
Are
a
you getting
quick.
paid for this?
Is that no, shit, I don't even get paid for this.
Put some
It's
gain
just
on
like
here.
America.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys want to
Talking
try?
enough for you?
You guys want to try speaking again?
I don't know what else to say.
They hit you with a Swedish tongue twister if you'd like.
Go for it. He's speaking
What?
tongues
Yes,
around him.
yes.
That's not a language, Lucas. That is not a language.
Look, Swedish be a little bit weird, okay?
Yeah, that broke my peanut brain.
I just had to
Oh yeah, it's complete gibberish with just a lot of whir noises
Yeah.
to anyone who doesn't know what I'm saying.
pretty much.
I see where the Swedish chef comes from.
Yeah. So yeah, so all of you see that. The spider sinks its fangs in, the rabbit goes very still, and then the spider very quickly drags the rabbit back under the trapdoor.
Oh, poor rabbit.
What would you guys like to do?
And just like gesture to Maya like, well, it's busy for a few moments at least.
I'm going to walk up to the trapdoor and knock. While saying like, hey dude, we gave you a gift, we'd like to talk.
Yeah, the trapdoor doesn't open, and when you kind of knock on it, you realise that the trapdoor itself is made from twigs, leaves, the hair of God knows what kind of animals, all kind of bound together with spider webbing, but so that often on the outside it just looks like undergrowth or just the ground, basically. Very good camouflage. You knock on it and you say that, and you hear the faintest voice from inside say, "Who is that?"
We're the people who threw you the rabbit.
Hey?
Did he say anything else?
No, he just said, "Why?"
Oh, sorry. I misheard that. Because we wanted to talk and we figured a gift might help.
Okay, we can talk. What do you want?
I just look at Esothea and go like, what do we want?
I think
You'd like to offer him a nice, stable home, and in exchange, he just, cooperates. Wife, kids, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, I shall communicate that to the spider.
So the kind of the trapdoor opens ever so slightly, and you get the compound eyes, kind of the little black beads on its kind of forehead, just shining slightly in the darkness. The only thing that you can make out of it at this point, just looking. It's hard to gauge any kind of emotion from this creature. There's no facial features, there's no eyes like a regular person would have. The body motions you can't see. All you can see are these eyes just looking at you. And it speaks to Maya saying, "What do you want cooperation with? What do I get?"
Food?
I like food.
I like food.
What do you want?
well, we
I just
did-
look back at Esothea again and go like, what do we want in return, actually?
We want to farm them for silk.
yeah. Do they have
Ah.
venom?
Your spiders? Yeah, you know enough about this. Yes, they do.
So silk that they're no longer using, maybe venom at some point, but we don't have to go there yet. We can start with silk.
We can update the terms and agreements later.
Yeah.
I'll communicate that we want the silk it's not using. And
If
I'm
you-
gonna ask if it has a name.
Oh, damn it.
You should know this.
The bane of DMs.
Walk across every town guard, be like, what's his name? Who's his dad?
Yeah. Is he married? Or does he have kids?
What are his ambitions in life?
Yeah. Did he go to university?
You can call me Ibs.
How do you spell that?
IBTS.
Ibs.
IVTS. Ifts. Okay.
Is that bits jumbled up?
Yeah, technically.
I'm gonna tell him it's nice to meet you, Ifts.
Nice.
So what do you say about the offer? Unlimited food? And all you have to do is put silk everywhere.
Yeah. And don't eat the people we come to collect it and give you food, Eat the food given to you.
Don't eat two legs like you. But they bring me food? For wet?
Well, there's some two legs you may eat, but I'll tell you.
Okay.
Give you a list of names.
So eat two legs, you say I can,
Went
but no other two legs. I give you webbing, and you bring me food.
Correct?
I want it live,
Of course.
Done.
wriggly.
I think Ibs might be Gollum.
It's not far off. Lives in a little hole in the ground where there's no light. There's okay. Do you have more food?
Alive, not right now, but we could go get you some.
This food will be okay for a few days. I have more food in my larder.
He's a landlord.
And whilst the words he's speaking to you, like larder, and it's more of you making sense of the noises he's making. It's more likely it would translate to be have more nourishment in the dark place where I keep the nourishment, which you kind of interpret as larder. Being that the spider doesn't have any idea what a larder is.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
that
a
makes
pretty
sense.
big spider. It's about the size of a pony.
Do we tell him it's okay to eat goblins? They seem to be at least relatively active in this area. Just
but what if it
wholesale be
gets
like,
knock-knock?
tall two legs are fine to eat, but the little two leg are not fine to eat, but the little two legs, green ones, knock yourself out.
Little green two legs. I can eat. Not big, not green two legs. No eat. You give me food, live and wriggling. I give you webbing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm like live translating this. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except
This
the
seems-
one that we call knock knock.
No, look, he
Maybe
can
not
fend
him.
for he can fend for himself. We'll tell Knock Knock not to kill the spider.
He says, okay. I have killed big two legs. It's not a problem. Right?
no, we didn't know them.
Yes. And then like the trapdoor shuts. You can probably Astrid just manages to make out the sound of some like rapid movement downwards quite a distance before it gets very quiet. And then you hear kind of like slightly dragging noise, and then the trapdoor kind of opens, but the spider comes out backwards, dragging in its jaws.
Oh wow!
One body that appears to be partially liquefied and drained of most nourishment. It's mostly now bones and whatever equipment the individual was wearing at the time of its demise. And the one thing you instantly notice is around its neck there is an amulet of the Stag Lord.
Oh,
I'm going to tell the spider, nice work. This was a very bad person. Two leg.
Good. Then we have agreement. You bring me Wrigley live food. I give you webbing. I no kill big tall not greens, but I'm allowed to kill little greens.
Yes.
I like Wrigley warm food. And then it kind of like hurries underneath the hatch, and the hatch shuts, leaving this bandit's corpse.
Excellent.
On the bandit corpse, if you choose to look over, is a short sword, some leather armor, 10 silver pieces, a silver Stag Lord amulet, and a crude map. A scrap of paper tucked into the left boot of a dead bandit that bears a drawing of a dead claw-shaped tree atop an otherwise barren hill, with an X drawn in blood next to the tree's roots. You instantly
That's the old
recognize
sycamore
this.
where we didn't find anything, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Excellent. We're good. We're like retreading old steps a lot, but I'm sure it'll be worth it in the end.
Stash.
Excellent. All right. I will like make a bounty board post or something at Oleg's to be like, hunters wanted to bring food to this thing out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. Well, I'll give you a little bit of XP, even though that thing is way below your challenge rating. But successfully brokering some kind of trade agreement with him.
Spider trade.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm satisfied. That went very well.
Yeah, for real, for real.
I'll take you back to...
So maybe one of these days we'll get like a spider bride, and we'll populate the area in the worst possible kind of
Yeah.
open field graze. This is gonna look horrible.
So the tree in question is down here. It was an old lightning-struck oak tree that stands atop a low hill. It's the only tree in a 2-mile radius. And from the north, the tree area looks like a claw reaching for the clouds. And you spent the night camping there at one point.
Yep, honestly. And I presume it's possible to put down some little like some little marker of some kind, even if it's just like
Yep.
like a little stick with a thing on it, just something or other. Cairn of stones.
Where, sorry? Oh,
Just
what,
like so
near
we-
the
yeah.
near the spider there.
Yeah, just so we
Ah,
so like-
right. Yeah. You can leave like a marker as to where it is. Yeah.
Yeah, so we can like point it out to a map on someone and be like, look for this thing. So they don't just walk in and be like, oh, this is a fantastic old day, and just stumble into the trap.
Yeah. Or like they're taking the cart with a bunch of random animals, and then just drive the cart right over the trapdoor.
Unfortunately, Ibs has been killed in a hit and run.
Yeah. Yeah. What you guys want to do?
Let's see. We still have these two to reconnoiter if
Yeah, true.
we
Yeah.
wanted to 100% it.
I would really like to, but at the same time, I won't die if the group like decides not to. I'll be very salty. I won't die.
Yeah, no, I think like this route
Yeah.
is probably fine.
Stopping
Yeah.
off at Oleg's, and then yeah.
Make a little thing, buy some healing potions, the whole shebang.
Yes.
Right?
Uh-huh. Okay. So in this, you don't actually have to... Like, normally, if you're reconnoitering a thing, I do like a secret roll. However, the thing you find in this particular location is very easy to spot. It is... You find just this lone, singular hut built just on its own. Just this small hut. Probably only got one room. Some bit of grey smoke coming out of a hole in the roof that's acting as a kind of chimney. It's just there. It's just this hut.
Wait, fully, I have a very important question.
Yep.
What the heck happened to my puma?
Oh, it ran away.
Oh.
It is stalking the hills somewhere near your settlement.
I told you.
It's. I blame you guys because I wasn't here last session when it
It
went
happens.
away.
It just stalked away in one of the evenings.
We said it was your responsibility. You had to feed it and water it and walk it every day.
Now look what you've gone and done. You've introduced an invasive species. It's gonna be awful.
That's
I'm
right.
going to
You're
fight
just gonna
that
have to
thing
bring
again.
you're just gonna have to bring in owlbears, and then after that you're gonna have to bring in dragons. But the dragons will die from the cold, so it'll be fine. Yeah, just this
So-
this small ramshackle hut kind of looks like it's been. It looks like it's weathered a fair number of storms, but it's clearly not made by any kind of architect or anything like that. It's very simple.
Can I check it for chicken legs?
Yep. No chicken legs.
Okay.
Other legs?
Sorry.
No. But very much has that kind of vibe, that kind of rustic hut. The piled stone walls in places, couple of logs, and then the roof looks like it's made of kind of thatch, but not really thick enough to be thatch.
Can we sneak up quietly and
Yeah.
assess the situation?
Yes.
Not inside or up in anybody's business, but
Yeah, no, I know what you
Like-
mean.
enough to see what's going on.
I don't actually have a picture. That's annoying. Glancing through some of the gaps in the wall, you can see a kind of spindly older man, big bushy grey beard. He's wearing some just simple smock. It looks kind of worn. The inside is a little bit dark inside because there's not really anything in the way of windows per se. The little bit of light is streaming in from various holes in the wall where the rocks don't meet perfectly and through the kind of chimney escape. And he seems to be sat on a very rudimentary stool, stirring a pot. And you can make out other bits and pieces in the room. You can see that there's a few vials. There's some strange apparatus which you don't recognize, but Esethir recognizes as a kind of alchemist's toolkit, albeit probably put together himself or made from things that weren't necessarily meant as alchemist toolkits. There's what's it called when there's a condenser that looks like it's been made out of an old teacup and some coiled bits of guttering. But at the moment it looks like he's just sat on his stool stirring a pot, and there's this faint smell of something savoury.
Is it anything dodgy?
No,
Is there
no.
legs sticking out or anything?
No, it just looks like this old guy. You can't see his face. You can just make out his back and the beard. They kind of now and again when he moves, you can see that he's got a big bushy grey beard.
Just sort of
Nice.
under my breath remark that it's quite ingenuitive.
Yeah.
Suppose we could maybe knock and introduce ourselves?
Perhaps he's got some potions.
Yeah.
Okay. You knock on the door, which is, it looks like it's a repurposed tower shield. So it's not quite tall enough to be a door, but you knock on it, you rap, and you just hear this startled, nervous squeak. And then a moment later, you hear like the clang of a few things. And then the door just opens, moving it, and it opens outwards. So you kind of, without much warning, you're instantly just going to take a couple of steps back, not to get hit by this tower shield as it hinges open. And in quite a swift and clipped, kind of, his speech is swift and clipped, almost as if he's eager to finish every conversation. He says, "Hello, travellers, what do you want?" His mannerisms are kind of like that of a nervous bird or a jittery child. His eyes are kind of just dancing around.
What's that? Oh my
It's a
goodness.
perception check for everyone, so. Maya and Sophia at the same time. Whilst this individual isn't in quite as good nutritional health and is probably a few years older, he does strike quite a resemblance to the man with the puma. A familial resemblance, you might say.
Oh no, we found his brother.
Oh dear.
I'm going to ask him if he knows the guy.
So you, as in you, like, describe... Because you don't know the guy's name or anything like that. All you know is he had a puma and was killing people. Is that what you say to him?
I'm going to describe the guy's appearance and roughly where he lives.
Ah, okay. He says, "Yeah, it's on a Kermil." Spits and curses a fair amount as he does so. He bitterly holds up his right hand, indicating his missing pinky finger. "Bastard cut that off me last time he hit my mother. There's no rest of the soul. Well, he took off right after to live in a hollow tree down south rather than face the gods. So I guess it all worked out." "Why?"
Yeah, he's dead now, yeah.
"Good. Is that what you came here to say?"
No, we just saw your hovel and we're like, oh hey, who is this? Let's go say hello.
"Oh, yes. My name is Bokken, and I live here. I'm somewhat of a recluse. I toyed with the idea of tracking my brother down and getting revenge, but the wildlife out there, it's a bit too frightening and dangerous. So I instead kind of settled down here to live among the not quite as dangerous wildlife. Had enough of big cities."
Understandable.
He like just glares at you with these old man beady eyes.
Do you make healing potions, maybe?
"I can, yes. I happen to occasionally supply Oleg. being that I'm a man that lives on his own in the wilderness, you might think I have no use for gold. But that's not true. I like gold. I can make various potions and oils and unguents. If you're looking to trade, I have a few at my disposal. And I suppose, being that you killed my brother, I suppose I could count you as a friend. 20% discount?
Excellent.
Yeah, that works.
Oh yeah, you killed my brother. You are my friend now.
Unusual, but I'm not looking this gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, he goes, oh, come in, you're letting all the heat out. And kind of hobbles inside the house in that very kind of old man walk of his entire top half of his body sways from side to side as he moves forwards.
Just follow him in.
Yep. You can see that whatever he was cooking was probably some sort of like bean stew, or maybe just a big pot of beans. And his house is... It smells lived in, but not horrible. It's also quite smoky in here. Okay, so he kind of rummages around in this old battered chest and picks it up, and you hear like the rattling of glass and liquid, and with no ceremony whatsoever and quite a loud thump on a small little table, he just whoof, places it down. You hear all the kind of glass go into Esethea. You're like, probably a little bit inside you is dying at the thought of alchemical creations being thrown around to the point of near destruction.
Yeah, there's a definite wince.
Yeah, he kind of flicks back the lid of the chest and says, right, well, I've got 2 healing potions, 2 slightly better healing potions, and 1 slightly better than that healing potion. I've got 3 potions that will help you be a little bit more hardy against fire and flame, and 1 that will help you up against the cold. And for meta translation,
Yeah, thank you.
and from Esethea kind of having a look over them and the things that he's got at his disposal, he has 2 minor healing potions, 2 lesser healing potions, a moderate healing potion, 3 lesser potions of fire resistance, and a lesser potion of cold resistance.
That's
Yeah.
quite a haul.
I guess I'll take the I forgot how many were there was one of the best ones.
Yeah, so 2 minor, 2 lesser, and a moderate.
Okay.
The moderate would cost you 40 gold pieces with a 20% discount taken into effect.
Okay.
The lesser healing potions would cost you... It's just rounded to 9 gold a piece.
Okay.
And
I'll take
the-
those.
You take those 2?
The top 3.
The top 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so 40... 58. And he says, thank you very much. And,
And thank you.
well, tell you a secret. I was going to give you 2 for free, so here you go. And he gives you the other 2 2 minor ones for free.
Oh, much appreciated.
Oh, wow, yeah. Very generous.
2 of those. 2 of those. 1 of those. There's, takes me a while, but, he kind of clinks the coins and he bites each one individually to make sure it's real. There's, this will buy me a nice amount of stew from Svetlana, and, maybe I'll be able to get some warmer bedding for the winter. Yes.
Yeah, sounds good.
Well, I would say don't be a stranger, but I like my isolation. But should you ever be in need of purchasing the supplies, I suppose if you want to come to me, I'll undercut Oleg, just don't tell him. After all, I'm the one who supplies him, so... Our little secret. Brother killers. But taps his own nerve.
Oh boy.
Nose. Now, must say, this is quite enough company for now. I've spent quite a lot of years living on my own. I'm not quite used to this many people this close to me for this length of time. So, please go away. No offense meant. But, that's enough. I'm gonna just point to the door.
I love it. Yep, fair enough.
Yep.
We'll leave and thank you again. Yeah. Bye.
Goodbye. Slam.
What a cool guy.
I love him.
So yeah, so you've successfully reconnoitered that hex. Let's move you off of it so I can do that. Now the thing about this hex is if you were to build a settlement there, if you were to build a settlement there, Bocken's hut would instantly get you a free alchemist's laboratory built in a settlement there.
But would Bucken hate that?
Considering the settlement you had set up there would be a tiny little village, in giving him enough time, the fact that you've ingratiated yourself into his good graces, and the reason he kind of left the city in the first place was his brother, he might be open to it.
Oh, okay.
We've increased this guy's quality of living like so much, and he doesn't even know it.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. Is there anything anyone wants to do in the evening, or shall I just fast forward to the next day?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. The next day dawns and you head straight over to Oleg's. Because I think you were just going in a straight line after that, weren't you?
Yeah.
Or
pretty
did you
much.
want to reconnoiter this hex? Sorry.
Of course we want to reconnoiter this hex. That was the whole
Okay.
point.
It's an empty and otherwise nothing special kind of hex. Just
Thank you.
open plains.
I'm satisfied.
Okay. Next day dawns. And are you going to stop at Oleg's, or are you going to move on to Oleg's into that hex there for the day?
I guess I don't really have any need to stop there now.
We should put up like a job posting or something, right? Just so people know that we need the absolute least ethical farmers available.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, you can stop at Oleg's and Oleg can wrap up some kind of notice giving direction to where the spider location is and say, do not go. Dangerous creature under the protection of the kingdom of Pukov? No, that's not your kingdom name. Your kingdom name is Aegir. And that's That is certainly interesting. But, yes, I can see spider silk can make good clothing, rope, useful commodity. Actually, what kind of commodity would that even be?
I was just going to say,
I
how
think it'd
does
be a
that work on?
luxury. Because it's not food, it's not ore, it's not lumber, it's not stone. So I'm going to say the spider would be luxuries.
Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yep. And they'll put you up for the evening. Being that you saved them from the goblins a few days ago, they're not going to charge you for room and board this time. And they'll provide you with a hearty breakfast.
Hang on, what do you mean safe from the goblins?
So you guys
Oh, yeah.
went... Okay. So last session, Knock Knock informed the party that a group of goblins were going to attack Oleg's. A group of goblins were attacking Oleg's. Well, standing outside arguing about how to attack. You guys defeated them.
That's
one of them let slip that they worked for someone called Nargloom the Three Eyes, which was a Barghest, which is who you ended up killing in the Crooked Falls area.
Right.
Okay, so next day dawns and you're moving to here and reconnoitering.
I was wondering why we were there fighting a Barghest. But
Yeah.
it all makes sense now, thank you.
It's all coming together.
It appears to be just
together.
a peaceful stretch of woodland. I mean, the trees could definitely be felled for lumber, but it's not lumber rich. It's not. It's forest, but it would only just be one wood if worked at a work camp.
Okay.
Next day dawns. Interrupt me if there's anything you want to do in the evenings. And then you want to go to here next?
Yeah, to the snare-filled glade.
Yeah, so you've already been told about the spike snares. Normally they have a stealth DC of 20. You guys have got perceptions of plus 11, and being that you've been told there are snares there, you change that to reconnoiter before you there. Other than the snares, which appear to be simple spike snares, there are enough materials if you disarm the traps to craft 6 spike snares, if you so wish. Spike snare.
Maybe I'm being silly, but what would we need that for?
Set up a run camp. You can set up ambushes and lure enemies into them.
Mm-hmm. So this is what a spike snare does. So it consists of hidden spikes that rely on a creature's momentum to lacerate, potentially impale. Creature must attempt a DC 17 reflex save against 2d8 piercing.
Do we know how long it takes to set, or is this like a number of actions type
I
thing?
believe it is 3 actions to set one down, unless you have a particular feat, like rangers. There's a whole feat tree around. I think it's snare trapper or something like that. There's a whole feat tree around using snares and traps. But yeah, I mean, you guys can easily, you know where they are. You're not going to get caught off guard. So I've just added 6 spike snares to your stash.
Is some hunter gonna come knocking on our door, really angry.
Get the sense that these spike snares have been sat there for quite a while.
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna say, didn't we learn that the bandits set them, like the Stack Lords?
Well, or a bad man did.
Oh, a Batman. Okay.
Oh, okay. That was like more than this session. I've already forgotten.
Yeah, that was way back. It was the
Sorry.
it was the fairy friends who told you about the
right.
Snarefilled glade. Okay. 1 second. I just need to water some XPs. Just need to load nuts. Other than that, it's quite a pretty glade. You get the telltale signs that things like minks, foxes, deer, similar creatures kind of live in this part of the woodland, this northern tip. But these
foxes.
these traps seem to be kind of cruel and a little bit overkill for such animals.
They're safe now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wish to go find a fox.
Okay. Yeah, so like as you're setting up camp for the evening, you kind of sneaking about and you spot a fox just in the distance, just kind of like slinking along.
I'm gonna call out to like, hey, little dude, want some food?
Kind of the
Without
head.
stuttering, I just miss my words.
Yeah, no, it's fine. The head kind of just shoots up, the ears twitch and move in all directions, looks directly at you, and just bolts into
I
the
hold
distance.
up like a Russian.
He just bolts. It's clearly just a wild fox that no trust of big tall people. The next day dawns. Where'd you like to go?
Just continue down the line, as it were, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the perception check. This is so easy. Okay, so whilst you're searching the site, you find that there's so you find the remains of a human male that appears to be so some logs from a deadfall trap, partially completed deadfall trap, appears to have collapsed on him and pinned him in place. And just out of arm's reach, there is next to a stump, just out of arm's reach, there appears to be a water skin, a backpack, sleeping bag, enough material to craft 3 more spike snares. A bundle that holds 3 cured beaver pelts, a skinning knife, and a set of leather workers' tools, all just out of reach.
Well,
Well, maybe you shouldn't have gone killing innocent animals.
We
No.
go killing innocent people. I don't think we're much better.
and
I
we
don't
did
kill
just
innocent
offer up a
people.
rabbit to a spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was. That's not a merciful kill.
Listen, those people aren't innocent after we're done with them.
That's true. Yeah, we'll like retroactively get sentence them to something.
Ah, the law.
I am
Okay.
extremely scared of the number of rolls.
Well, without your tokens, I have to roll each individual person.
Oh.
Okay, so Esothea,
Yep.
whilst you're searching these sites, you reveal that the Deadfall's ropes have been deliberately cut. And due to a critical success, it reveals more tiny, sharp-toothed snags in one of the ropes.
I see. So this is like some kind of
Is
kind of
anyone
like-
good at
little beastie.
Esothea again? Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a nature enthusiast. And you know what? Yeah, I reckon this will be fine.
Oh yeah. And Esothea, succeeding at a Arcana check, you identify the tooth as that of a fairy dragon.
Oh, what the hell is I thought those were like familiars. Do those just like come about naturally?
As in,
Fairy dragon
They're fairy dragons. They're
does that-
fairies. Of course they come about naturally.
looks like
What do you
this.
mean? It's adorable. I want one, please.
You've already met one.
yeah, wasn't that next door in the fairy
Next door in the yeah.
Yeah, but like I don't know. He's just gonna capture that one and be like, "You're our friend now."
He is really cute.
But they didn't mention anything about a dead trapper. But it certainly seems like potentially one of their pranks ended the life of this trapper.
Nice.
Nice. I love
Yeah.
dead people.
Rip,
Yeah.
Mr. Trapper.
Oh, sorry, there's also, I forgot to say this, stuck in the stump is a cold iron hatchet.
Oh,
Don't
Very nice.
think it should be standard grade, though. It should be low grade, because that would be a crazy thing to get so early on. Alright, all of
Honestly,
this.
you know, it'll fetch a pretty penny.
yeah.
And there's also some artisan's tools for trap making.
All right.
Sure.
May I suggest we take a short break?
I was literally just about to
Thank you.
yeah. Let's take a 10-minute break because I need to go and stand in front of a fan. So I am sweltering. So see you
Yeah.
guys in 10 minutes?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, alright, see you in 10. Alright, chat, you won't miss nothing. We'll be right back.
like
I
interconnected one shots. Hello.
think if anything, I'm now hotter than before I stood up.
Yeah.
That's rough.
I just opened the fridge when it was all nice and cool, and then I think my body went, actually, do you know what? It is hot in the house. I was like, oh, fuck, we should never open the fridge.
Yeah, no, contrast makes it worse.
Yeah, exactly, the contrast. I've not acclimatized as well as I thought.
I might genuinely go downstairs and lay on my bed for the rest of the session. Because it's literally 10 degrees colder down there.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'll be back in just a second.
Okay. Alright, the next day dawns. This. Oh, I've made that one recognised. Where would you like to go next?
Just the step down to the frog pond, right?
Yeah. So you know of the frog pond already, so and you know what's there. Oh, thank you. As I put. Take you to it. This appears to be the source of the Skunk River, or at least part of the source of it.
This looks nice.
So, 2 hot springs bubble at the source of the Skunk River, filling the surrounding area with a distinctive odour of rotten eggs. Despite the smell, the hot springs are look to be rather pleasant to relax in. The spring overflows into the surrounding valley, forming a broad, swampy pond surrounding the source.
Do you want to have a dip?
You also know this is home to a couple of giant frogs.
Yeah. And it smells of eggs.
Certainly, these two are not connected in any way.
Do frogs eat eggs?
The frogs eat eggs.
Yeah.
I mean, frogs will probably eat anything they can get their mouths around.
True.
Yeah, probably.
I'm back.
I mean, I know that's not why. It just popped in my head, and I just wanted to
Maybe
know.
they do.
Well, they also lay them.
This has philosophical implications.
Okay,
What kind?
right.
I don't know. What do I look like, Plato?
I mean, when you say shit like that.
Now, giant frogs, from what you know of them, is they can do a tongue grab. They got sticky feet. They got jaws. But you're now seasoned adventurers, and you don't think that these things will offer you any real challenge should you encounter them or come to blows. Let's have a good old perception. Yep, surprise, surprise. Amaris and Maya. You both spy 2 giant frogs.
Oh, but they look so good, though.
Yeah.
They look like grumpy old men.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Are they, like, hurting anything here?
No, they seem to just be in the water.
Should we just, like, talk to them and leave them to chill?
just be like, hello, what's up?
Just scouting out the area. How's it going?
Yeah, this is what they look like for a bigger image for everyone.
Oh my.
Oh, they got
goodness.
Tifas.
Yeah, little sharp nubby teeth.
Oh, these guys are great. I love these guys. We haven't even interacted with them at all, and I'm already just like, oh, this is great. I can't believe we're very, very likely going to make these things very upset.
Yeah, I'm happy to just leave them to chill. I mean, I still want to, like, scout out the area.
Yep, so they both kind of spot you guys and sink beneath the surface, but neither of them are stealthy enough to your eyes to elude detection. One of them kind of goes over to here, and hides underneath one of the lily ones, and one of them kind of goes towards the roots of a tree. Looks like they're kind of stealthing in your general direction.
Take a bunch of actions, put down all the snare traps.
Could we try to talk to them?
Yeah.
Is Maya with us? I don't know if Emily like exploded.
Yeah, no, I'm back.
Do you want to talk to the froggies?
Sure, I guess. I'll walk up here to the edge.
And, like, let them know that, you know, we're chill, we're just, like, scouting out the area and just kind of, like, just
I'm just going to ask, hey dudes, how's the water?
Yeah, as you do that, the two kind of frogs, well, one of them swims up to the other one and they seem to be having not necessarily a conversation, but something under the water between the two of them, which you can't hear because just the water muffles it. And then this one kind of sticks its head above the water, clambers on top of this lily pad, which then very quickly just sinks under its very large weight. Again, these are about the same size as you. And it says, our pond.
Yes,
Trespassing.
we don't intruding your pond.
Our pond.
And a second bit? Oh no.
Trespassing.
Trespassing.
They're conservatives.
You know what? I'm fine just leaving them here. I have no intention of fighting some overgrown frogs.
There's anything cool here, or like the
It looks like a relaxing hot springs.
as in like
Like a natural
resort to make money.
I mean, possibly.
Oh damn, they gotta die.
I mean, this is if you've ever been to like a geothermal hot springs, the temperature here is clearly warmer than other parts of the forest you've been to, and the smell of the sulfurous kind of eggy smell in the air, and it's quite humid. And Mara, as you kind of go closer to the water, you can feel the warmth, not like blisteringly hot, because otherwise the frogs would have been cooked, but clearly the water here is definitely a lot warmer and unlikely to ever freeze, even in deep of winter.
See, I don't actually want to mess with the frogs. Like, we totally could, but like, maybe we just like accept that
Yeah.
these guys are like very territorial, and we just kind of go like, all right, be on your way.
But I'm very territorial.
We haven't claimed this hex. We're not even in this
I'm
region.
I don't care. This is now my territory.
Oh my god, he is a despot.
Like,
Well, the frogs don't have a flag, so
They don't. They don't. This is not their land.
Oh
mean-
no.
sorry.
like this
Sorry,
is gonna
that's
be a
the
while.
that was my British colonialism DNA speaking there. I must apologise.
It's gonna be a while, like, before we get up this way, like,
Uh-huh.
expansion-wise. But, like, this would make a sweet resort.
Right?
Right? Yeah? Oh, I'm so sorry, froggies.
So are you going to initiate hostilities with them now, or
Sophia just sort of, you know, conspicuously fiddles with the reservoir on her umbrella.
yeah, the frogs don't have a clue what you're doing.
Yeah,
They're just frogs.
Yeah, don't. Sorry, I gotta click a button real quick. Hold on. Do I have another reagent? Oh my goodness. I have too many. Oh my god.
What?
I just realized how, because a level higher, I've got another like reagent to use.
Oh yeah, you get 5 now, don't you?
Yeah. But yeah, no, I've got the, because we technically haven't reset like the dailies for like the crafting and stuff. Which, to be fair, I have more than I need. But
Oh sure, yeah, I should probably.
I actually like can't click the button
Where there's a way of me. Here we go.
to just like reset it.
No, just do a mass arrest for everyone.
There you go. Thank you very much.
No, just Astrid is marking for death. This one?
But,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we can still try and talk to them, you know, if they're willing to, like, be chill and let people come here and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
So as Emerus gets closer, they turn aggressive.
Lowers umbrella
Right.
with malicious intent.
Listen. This is now self-defense. They initiated.
Our hand was forced.
Yeah.
Let's have some initiative, some folks. And you can definitely
Right-
use
right
stealth
at
and
us.
deception if you wish.
Oh, fantastic.
Whoa, lag.
Whoa.
They're coming right at us.
Oh my
I
God,
don't
don't-
know
I-
what to say.
Okay.
My 2 rolls this game has been really good. I want them to be worse. This whole combat's gonna be a mess.
Well, let me just make them off guard to you, Sophia. You're up.
Oh, I'm first.
You're first, yeah.
That's incredible. I'm very happy about this. Let me just double check the range increments on this, because
Are you actually going to use the?
Yeah, finally we're gonna be able to use it. This thing is so close that I do not need
It's
to.
got a 30-foot
worry about
range,
it.
so yeah.
Yeah, so he's 25. He sort of stood like between a few spaces.
Yeah, I'll move him to where. Well, actually, I'll move him to there.
All right, sweet. Thank you very much. And I'll just
Yep.
now the so how just gotta double check. How does the envenom thing work with a ranged weapon? Am I able to envenom the dart that I shoot? Or is that like expending the reservoir
does
of the
it-
umbrella type thing?
Actually, say. The toxins apply Vishanking venom to your weapon or a piece of ammunition.
Yeah, so I should be able to.
So you could have
to-
envenomed the darts and loaded the dart, and the dart is envenomed. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you'll be fine with it.
I mean, you did say you were messing around with your umbrella before combat, so yeah.
All right, I'll just pop this to chat then for the
Yep.
purposes of clicking, and I will make my first attack. Let's see here. Do it with the right one. And it's off guard to me, so I don't need to do anything else. That's poor, but it hits.
It's still a hit. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so
Hold on. Sneak attack label acid? That can't be right.
sneak attack label acid.
Yeah, on my damage roll it says acid damage. I'll just throw it
Oh
on
no
you,
no
but it
that
definitely- yeah.
it's just sneak attack. Underneath is where you could add extra modifiers.
Yeah, I was so confused. I was like, this thing surely does not deal acid damage.
Okay. It takes 8 damage. It fails the fortitude save, so here's another 5 poison. That's your first action.
Absolutely. Loading it would be like another action, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you know what? I'll load it and shoot another.
Cool. Go for it.
Because I haven't moved.
Yep, okay.
Let's see.
So,
This is piercing damage,
piercing. They're knocked prone.
By a dart.
Yep, go ahead and roll the crit damage.
Alright. Skadoosh.
Takes 12 damage.
Absolutely.
And 1d6 plus 1 bleed because critical hit.
Indeed.
Cool. Okay.
Alright, sweet. That's me.
Roggy's turn. I need to read something.
Alright, I'm going to have my shield up.
Speed.
Check something.
25 land. Wait, oh, actually, no. It's going to stay exactly where it is.
Sorry,
And then-
these for whatever reason aren't.
There, he shoots his tongue out at Maya.
Okay.
Misses. So tries again. Misses. Oh. Astrid, you're up.
I think that's 20 feet,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or 20 feet away from. Yes.
Yep.
Perfect.
There's this thing that looks slightly greener than the other one. He's bleeding profusely.
Yeah. He's the
He's
one
so-
I'm marked for death, though, so I'm gonna go for him.
Excellent.
Poor creature.
I have a sneaking suspicion he won't live.
I mean, that's a critical hit.
Number 1?
Let's see. Piercing. Target drops 1 weapon. Let's try another one. Doesn't have any weapons. Crit hit. You gain 1 action that you can use before the end of your turn to use an attack action against the target. Fortunately, that's not really going to matter. Go ahead and roll the crit damage anyway.
What?
It's dead. You didn't
Oh,
toggle on
right.
sneak attack and any of the other stuff. Doesn't matter. It's dead anyway. You only had 5 hit points left.
Yay! Success!
You've still got 1 action left.
The other one.
Yep.
Aw, boo. Oh, it's still a hit!
Still a hit.
I only rolled a 5? Oh, we need to come up here more often.
We're gonna
Alright.
finish this encounter and see 8 XP gain.
No sneak attack on
Yeah.
this one, but go ahead and roll the damage.
No sneak attack.
This is
No
bullying
sneak
is
attack
what
or
it is.
target of marked for death, no. Yep. Takes the damage, doesn't look happy about it.
We have successfully bullied some frogs.
Amorous, you're up.
Yeah. Over here, this is still like very.
It's shallow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like swampy.
Yeah. Stride over here. And do a little attack.
Yep, R3, and that is a hit.
On a fray, we
Yep.
like to see it.
Yeah, he takes the damage. He's looking hurt. Real hurt. You got one action left.
Foundry. Why is my foundry frozen? What? Excuse?
Excuse him?
My foundry just froze.
Ooh.
I literally roll one thing and it just freezes.
Oh.
Okay.
Breaks.
Oh, there it's back. Okay,
Okay.
fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're gonna attack again.
That's a hit. Takes 13 damage. Still alive, but it's hurt. Maya.
I'm going to try and tell it to just go away and find a new home.
Okay. Your home now, not mine. Ah!
So you just gotta show him who's boss.
Anything else you want to do?
I'm going to tell the rest to just let this thing leave.
Okay. Yes, Sophia.
Sorry, what was that?
Longer.
Just look at Maya like, no, sorry, you're breaking up. I can't quite hear you. Oh damn! Wait, hold on. Check the action sheet. Why is it like telling me I've got no ammo now? It was fine with this just a moment ago.
Well, technically, you've run out of darts on your finger.
Well,
Yeah.
technically I have 8.
Hang on a second.
Why does it now say 14?
Because I just tried to give you more, but
I see, and see if it's good. Yeah, no, it's broken a little bit.
Sorry for all the.
I want to know how to get rid of the requirement for
Yeah, because I
ammo.
could just manually track it. That's not a problem for me at all.
Yeah. And darts weigh practically nothing.
Yeah,
What's
not
this?
literally nothing. Their weight bulk is
There
like
we go.
NA. There
For
you
some reason, the darts you had in your inventory weren't ammunition. Go for it. Go figure.
Darts, I guess. Let's see. Now this thing is no longer off guard to me. I'd like to use my 3 recall knowledge to get a 19 on that.
Yep. These are giant frogs. For definite.
Damn.
It is off guard
Impervious
to
to
you.
damage, probably.
So that is still just a hit.
Indeed. And the sneak attack damage is hopefully enough.
It's dead.
Aw, poor Sod.
There you go.
That's more than I thought.
You actually get some experience from that. Just.
Incredible. And I
If
just
you'd
kinda,
been
like,
one level
shrug.
higher, you would have got nothing. So.
Incredible. I kind of just shrug at Maya like, we finish what we start, right? Nothing personal.
I just kind of like glares, but I'm not about to start shit with her own party.
We've saved other beasties and things. This is just, checks and balances.
Yeah.
Yeah, the frog pond is no longer a frog pond. It is now just a natural hot springs.
It's but a pond.
Excellent.
We shall charge exuberant fees.
Yep. The smell is like a feature. It has healing properties.
Yep. Yeah, and if you decide to take the time this evening to relax in it, whilst there's no magical effects. The water is just shy of a really hot bath, and it is incredibly relaxing. The smell you kind of get used to after a while, but it's really nice and pleasant to relax in this water.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't mind. We've been trekking for a long time, and we're far from town.
Yeah. We'll have a little dip.
I'm sure Esethea has like some little blurb about the potential alchemy at play with what I presume to be sulfur.
Ooh,
Yeah,
good point.
you don't spy any sulfur deposits whilst you're looking around, but the water itself, it would take a lot of work, but you could probably get trace amounts of sulfur from the water, possibly, or maybe from some of the surrounding dirt or something like that. You could potentially get some sulfur.
Not too interested in the refinement of it all. It's just like a little bit of a special interest type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, honestly, I'm glad we made the trip. This was quite nice.
Yeah.
Frog murder aside,
Look, there's a price to pay for everything, all right?
Yeah.
I mean, we could have just beaten them both over the head once and tell them to piss off. I would have done so.
I don't know how to be non-lethal with like poisonous umbrella. This guy was envenomed, poison. He was bleeding and everything. This guy was having a bad time. I don't think he was.
Yeah, that guy was going to die as soon as it got to the end of his turn. He had 5 hit points left. He was going to fail his fortitude save. He was going to take another like 2d6 damage plus 1. I don't think he could have survived just that. So.
The second one, really, how humane would it have been to force him to live without his good pal? Obviously, we're doing him a favor, really.
Exactly.
Yep.
Mine just kind of lets out an exasperated sigh that drops it.
Sorry, 3 against 1.
By democratic election, you shall be evil.
Yeah, so the next day, you have a very relaxing evening. You set up camp next to the pond itself.
Wait, is Knock Knock still with us?
Yeah, Knock Knock's still with you.
Let him have a little dip and be like, hey, look, this is what, like, posh people do. Check it out.
I think he might disintegrate if he tries to clean.
He kind of strips down, gets butt naked.
Oh Lord.
Okay. He walks into the water, and you expect like an explosion of filth to just disseminate through the water, but instead it's just the same amount of grime as the rest of you from travel, and kind of like just sits in the water with his nose just barely above it, his eyes kind of the same height as his nose, two little goblin ears sticking out as he just kind of sits there and soaks and seems to relax somewhat. Lets out a few deep sighs, some of them relaxing, some of them not. He appears to still be ruminating over what has happened. Seems to have had some sort of crisis of faith.
Oh, okay.
He seems to enjoy the water.
Should we ask him? This might be the nicest day he's gonna have for a while. Is it like a let him enjoy it type situation, or?
I don't know I don't know how to talk about all this religion.
Sort of just very slowly and conspicuously pans over to Amaris.
Do
Yeah.
not ask me to talk to him about faith.
Right.
Otherwise, I might have to boot him ways.
Kind of
Yeah,
like,
he could change.
I guess if this is cinematic, Astrid and Esethea looking over at Knock Knock see this kind of pitiful, down in the dumps goblin crisis of faith, and then the perspective shifts to that of Amaris and looking over at Knock Knock. It's just this. It's this loathsome creature. Just barely even registers on the perception scale.
Oh no! Look,
Look, he's already at a.
He's having a bad day. Okay, a few bad days, in fact.
And like,
Yes?
this is the chance for like conversion, probably, right?
If it is, then I do not think my god would appreciate him.
Are you suggesting that on account of his stature, he might be forsaken? I'm not sure what you mean.
He's too chaotic. He's too... No.
I see. Look,
In
I
any
don't-
case, I...
You're...
I don't
So,
think...
how
Oh, go ahead.
I know Amaris is obviously religious.
Yes.
i.e. kind of mechanically has to adhere to the anathema and edicts of the deity. What about the rest of you? How strongly do you kind of believe in and try to follow the teachings of, or is it more lip service / it's what your parents worship, so that's what you worship? What do you think?
Ezethea's like quite devout, not like cleric levels of like, prayer and burning incense and all that, but
Yeah.
like she very clearly strongly believes in at least the teachings of Erasmi.
I mean, Astrid's kind of like just like whatever they can get out of it. Like, so
Yep, fair enough.
I mean, it's Abraxas, so it's kind of like a demon lord, so like just
Yep.
knowledge and like
Abraxas.
I'll do whatever I need to do to like get powerful and learn more and
Yeah, Abraxas, the master of the final incantation is the demon lord of forbidden law, magic and snakes. Edicts.
Yeah.
Learn and hoard forbidden magic, steal secrets from others. Anathema. Destroy forbidden law, reveal the entirety of the secret.
yeah, so I mean maybe Knock Knock is open to a new chaos god.
How about you, Maya? Are you particularly devout, or is it more this god just happened to align with what you think?
Yeah, Maya is not particularly devout, but she
Okay.
does 100% in alignment with Shellen.
Fair. Okay. So, Erasmi. The edicts of Erasmi is act with dignity, do whatever it takes to survive, despise and never forgive those who have hurt you. And the anathema is create unwilling undead and insult Erasmi. The areas of concern are abused, dignity, and unwilling undeath.
You know what the funny thing is actually about Shellen?
Mhm.
He edicts. Be peaceful. Choose and perfect an art. Lead by example. See the beauty in all things.
Yep.
Anathema. Destroy art or allow it to be destroyed. Unless saving a life pursuing greater art. Refuse to accept surrender.
Yep.
Well, you didn't. So technically.
No, that's what I mean. Like, I follow that, and you three are just like, no.
Refuse to accept surrender?
It was an accident, I think. I saw it slip.
Oh, wait. I see, I understand. Yeah,
This is-
look.
As you're having
it
this
is-
discussion, like Knock Knock just slowly turns around in the water, kind of looks at the
Oh.
three of you and says, "You know I can hear you, right?"
Even better.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, just go, look, we're trying to be nice, okay?
Yeah, sorry.
I know I've been down in the dumps, but like all I wanted was to be a hero, and like all the goblins, which I kind of grew up with, like worshipped Lamashtu, like the goddess of, you know, the mother of monsters, and like monsters are like cool and strong and don't show fear, kill things that get in their way, and like that's what heroes do. So I don't get it. Killed a great Abargus. I killed Naglu. But like nothing happened. Like every story about heroes, like that was the moment where I become a hero. But nothing happened, and I don't know what to think. Like,
Knock, knock.
yeah,
A hero is not something you get being a hero is not something you get granted by the gods. It's something you get granted by your peers.
yeah, but in all the stories, like, you got the story of the hero who storms the castle gates and kills the dragon, and you know they become a god, or the story of the bugbear that goes and smashes down the doors of uppity villagers who wouldn't give him grain. He becomes a hero to the bugbears, and you know the story of the kobold that ate a offering made to a dragon and became a dragon, and he became a hero. It was something they like took and was given to them by powers greater than themselves. Not necessarily gods, but like bestowed upon them from, and he kind of waves his hands around in the air. Like, you know, stuff. Not just a bunch of people saying, "You're a hero." That's what all the stories say.
Have
but
you
who
ever
writes the
considered
stories?
that stories may be embellished?
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, we're writing our own story. We can be a hero in our story.
Besides, the bugbear was a hero to
yeah.
his people. Would he have been a hero if he hadn't had his people?
Guess he wouldn't have needed to steal the grain if he didn't have people. So, yeah, I guess, maybe, no. I don't know, it's also, like, confusing, like, I had this whole, like, multi-step plan of becoming a hero. Like, first, strike out on my own. Second, find something real dangerous. Third, kill it. Fourth, the master makes me a hero. like had it all planned, but like I did it all, and I saved people, and I killed some horrible, dangerous stuff, and then I killed a greater Barghest, and still nothing. Like he kind of stands up a bit more in the water, and you see that whilst he is butt naked, the only thing he is wearing is this newly fashioned necklace. So, sorry if I've been bringing the mood down. Yeah, but yeah, I'm sorry.
Look, it's fine. Really, it's not your fault. I would also be, a little bit downtrodden if I was expecting greatness. I mean,
Right? I mean, I don't know what to do now. Like, do I need to find, like, was it not good enough for her? Or does she just not care? Or was it just, like, the wrong time of day? Or, I don't know. Like, am I wrong to worship? No.
I don't know how Lamash
If you
2 works.
consider that all your god did was give you a chance to be a hero in the eyes of the people around you, I think you're a hero.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty badass.
No offense, but like, I mean, apart from Esethea, like, I don't think Lamashtu would really give a crap about the rest of you.
And
That's
blunt.
fair.
I
Well-
would not about her either.
Fair enough.
Oh no.
I don't know. I've got some thinking to do, and like, gotta find like a direction and figure some stuff out. So,
Maybe when we get back, maybe talk to Lindsay.
oh,
Yeah, and she writes stories about
oh,
heroes and cool things.
reckon she could write a story about me? Oh, if she made some shit up, maybe Lamashtu would pay attention to her stories.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll think about it. Thank you. And then just splashes all of you. And then just ducks under the water. Anything else?
I sort of looked at the rest of the group. That went well, right?
Swimmingly.
God. Okay. Next day dawns. What do you guys want to do?
Like, considering, did we actually find nothing at the sycamore? I seem to remember. Well, yeah, no, there's the cache over here, actually. Maybe
Yeah.
we didn't find anything at the sycamore.
The
No, that's where the Midflits lived, right?
Mitflits lived under the old sycamore.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you did find the cache.
Yeah, I think we
You did find the cache. It was, yes. The loot
Yeah.
was wrapped in a heavy leather cloak, and it consisted of a +1 dagger, a wand of burning hands, and a silver ring. And a spellbook that was quite damaged, but with a few spells still in it. Yeah.
Because then everything in this region is done. We only have the.
Yes, you have
Everything
reconnoitered every hex in that area, and for all intents and purposes, most of the hexes and less.
Yeah, because like the road and stuff you mentioned.
The road, yeah, I'll go ahead and mark
Yeah,
that as
there's like
recommended between sessions.
There's like a couple of ones over here that we didn't do, but like we also had no reason to travel down there.
Correct, yeah.
We were thinking about taking those on the way to Varnhold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you guys. We've kind of been getting our asses handed to us down south. Do you reckon that this little like offshoot of that area is a little bit less instant deathy?
A very good question. Do we want to test it?
Because I mean, look, we can basically just sprint over all of this and just like get there, right? Like,
What's
pass
this
over-
what's this Normarches area?
Yeah, I
Go
was
around
just
the
going to
border
try and
elsewhere.
figure out.
You know what? I say we go back home and take a kingdom turn.
Is it time for that already?
No,
Okay,
not really.
so
We can always spend some time there.
kind of zone level. You've got Brevoy, which is level 0. The Rostland Hinterlands, which is where Oleg's is, level 1. The Green Belt, where you currently are, level 2. The Tuskwater, where the Staglord's Fort is, 3. The Canelands, technically level 4. The Null March is level 5.
Oh, so it's even harder. Okay.
Yeah. I figured because it's like farther away, technically speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look.
All you'll know is that the thing about the Canelands is there is the Blighted Hollow, Trista's Grove, and the Mud Bowl. I think that's all the ones you've found and looked at. There is obviously Candlemere Island. You haven't been there.
But everything down there was giving us such a hard time.
It might have just been because we were at, we were at the level
you were level
that was
4,
intended.
and level 5 is a big bump up.
Yeah.
Because at level
like,
5 you get ability score increases, you get another heritage feat.
The weapon
ancestry feat, you get the weapon specialization stuff.
the spellcasters also get 3rd level spells, which, that
fifth level is a
3rd level
big bump.
heal.
5th level is a substantial bump to a lot of powers.
Certainly. I mean, I suppose we could go to Candlemere Island. It is much closer. We could like work our way up and maybe step into Varnhold and that surrounding area, like over in the Dunsward.
Could do, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
It is now the 18th of the month. So, if you wanted to just travel through the forest, you could do 1 hex per. You get 2 travel activities. It costs 2 travel activities to move through forest. But if you're traveling along the river, it only takes you 1. So you could move 2 forest hexes a day's worth of travel.
It's 1, 2, and then we'd arrive at 3, where it's 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3.
You've also got those mushrooms, which the old Beldane wanted. Oh wait, you've already handed those off. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is actually technically faster. 1, 2, and we'll arrive at 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll arrive at 4. So it is faster to actually go by the river.
2. So 1 day to Chatsworm Den. 2nd day would get you to this hex.
Look,
And then the
they're
next
probably
day,
like gross and stuff. But should we see if there are remains of the Tatzel worms there? Because they did request what the head of
if
a
you
Tatzel-
remember, they died in the water.
Oh, you're so right. They're probably hella gone.
And if they're not gone, they've probably, well, even if the body's stuck around, they've probably by now been
Rotted and eaten.
eaten to pieces by various wildlife. As it's been a good few months.
Damn.
So, travelling through the forest.
Is it faster?
Let's see, so one. Probably get to here on the second. And then two. No, I guess you could go via Tuscutter's Lair. And then back to town on the second day.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. One day. Do that. Yeah, you get back to town. It is the 20th of the month. Is there anything you'd like to do? Or are you just...
We should probably get the kingdom turn out of the way, shouldn't we?
Sorry, say that again?
No, we should probably do the kingdom stuff, right? Just since we're here, if we were gonna like do this whole
Yeah.
other area,
Yeah, might as well.
we're passing through, so.
Let's open this.
Aguilar. I've never seen our corruption and crime so low.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's something I need.
Good God, the humidity.
It's like a sauna in here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm so hot right now. It's horrible. My brain is melting. Where is the thing I'm looking for? This is what I'm looking for, I think. Okay, done that one. Yes. No. Okay, so as you get back to the settlement, I need... let's actually take you guys to the settlement map. Then I'll have a feeling that this is going to make giant versions of you.
Yep.
Yes. That's fine. Your size of buildings,
Nice.
no problem.
Excellent.
Did you have a third building? Did you?
I think we upgraded tenements to a
You
house.
did. You upgrade. Yes, that's right.
Slightly less shit.
Yeah. So I need to find house.
We were looking for the festival hall, right? Is that true?
Yeah, I think that's what you were aiming to build
Yeah, that's
next.
about right.
Yeah, we were looking for this, and we were looking for, I believe, a work site for our food, so we stop starving.
Yes. So the first thing I need to happen is... Okay, so who's the warden? Your warden is... Amiri.
It's Amiri.
Okay. Who's rolling for Amiri?
I believe that's me.
Okay, could you please make me a defense check?
Defense check. Okay. Not bad.
Okay. So whilst you were away, when you come back to town, you find that do I have them for this? Do. It appears that your settlement was attacked by what the locals say was a terrifying owlbear of immense size. It crashed into town. Actually, I'd already planned for this. It's not that.
Do we still have our owlbear?
No.
Fuck.
Damn.
It was attacked by a terrifying owlbear of immense size that crashed into the town, potentially killing dozens before it had its fill of destruction, lumbering off into the Selen Hills. So technically you got a success, where the beast managed to destroy a portion of the city, killed a few citizens, and wounded dozens. I need to increase unrest by 2. This is
Who was supposed to be looking after him?
Amiri.
Amiri. You bugger.
But thanks to the quick thinking of Amiri and some of the other adventurers you had in town, they managed to stop the destruction of the houses. But unfortunately, the owlbear and the kind of the stonework which you were kind of keeping it in was destroyed, and the owlbear there killed. The owlbear you had captured, not the immense owlbear. The immense owlbear was substantially larger than the owlbear you had in captivity.
Oh,
The owlbear a different owlbear.
Oh no! Son of a bitch.
The owlbear you had in captivity was full-grown adult owlbear, large-sized, but this was substantially larger. This thing was a beast. Whilst it didn't go out of its way to attack and kill the other owlbear, it was more just the genuine wanton destruction of structures and people. Stonework just collapsed in, buried the owlbear, and before any kind of rescue attempt could be made, it had died. Rather than the houses being destroyed.
It's a good thing he's dead, or I'd kill him.
Dang, we lost our owlbear, we lost our big cat. Once we do this kingdom turn, we're gonna have to hunt that thing down, don't we?
More than likely.
So it looks like Amiri has now kind of got a bit of a cult of personality kind of growing around her. Quite a few of the individuals are starting to try and emulate her in carrying weapons that are far too large for them and unwieldy. She doesn't like this and just kind of grunts at them and tries to shoo them away, but an unwanted kind of cult of personality is starting to build up around some of your kind of ruling individuals. Could have been a lot worse. I need to increase decay by 1. Your choice of which one you would like to increase the decay by. Either corruption, crime, strife, or decay.
Probably one that we don't already have a little in.
I'm gonna say decay, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of
Would-
decay.
Decay sounds proper for something rampaging through town.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Okay. We need to give you... Oh, I didn't mean to close that. Where did I open it from? God damn it. My brain is so melty right now.
Yeah.
Getcha.
It was one of these. This one? Yes. You actually gained 30 Kingdom XP from that. It takes you up to 925. Oh, okay. You managed to bury the dead. You can rest up. You have a week of downtime, or which takes place whilst you're doing your kingdom activities. And that week can be spent doing normal downtime activities. It's not like you're locked in council chambers for a week, studiously doing stuff. You can be crafting, you can be retraining, you can be whatever you want to do during your downtime, trying to earn an income, or any of the normal downtime activities you want to do whilst you're doing the week's worth of kingdom stuff. You can also elect if you want to spend an entire month in downtime and spend that month earning income, crafting stuff, basically doing it for half price effectively, or doing other things if you so wish, and then you can just do another kingdom turn after that straight away if you want. Up to you.
I think I'd at least like to start getting some kingdom turns out of the
Yep.
way, because I know there are some ways to like get one reduced on everything. I forget the exact action, but that seems good.
Okay. So we'll do a kingdom turn, and then we'll take another break.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! I swear it's got hotter. Fuck me. I've got like a mesh backed chair, but it feels like it's a chair made of solid plastic. 'Cause
You're wearing jeans, you maniac.
not my legs that are hot; it's my torso.
You're
All right.
wearing a shirt.
Hey, yo,
True,
let's
I don't have a webcam on. I could take it off. Yeah, true. Okay, so kingdom turn. First thing that happens is we roll your resource dice. You gain an additional bonus resource dice this turn because of something you did last time. Can't remember exactly what it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
16
Who would
resource
remember?
points. You have at your disposal. You pay the food resource you had to stave off the consumption. We go into the upkeep phase. Let's get the thingy open. God damn it. Oops. Okay, kingdom turns. Upkeep phase. So the first thing is assigning leadership, but you're not choosing to assign any new people, I assume.
No, I think we're good.
Yeah. Adjust unrest. Increase 1 for every settlement's overcrowded. They're not because you have houses. Increase if you're a whore. Nope. Other ongoing things. Nope. After making all adjustments, if your kingdom's unrest is 10 or higher, the kingdom gains 1d10 points of ruin. That's not a case. If your quell... In addition, attempt a DC 11 flat check on a failure. Oh, right, that's if you got more than higher. Okay, step 3, resource collection. We've done that. Pay, consumption. We have done that. So then we're straight onto the commerce phase. So, Astrid Treasurer. Would you like to roll the bones by making a flat check, potentially gaining a point of unrest to collect taxes, which would give you a bonus to your economy-based checks for the remainder of the kingdom turn, or not do that?
Is that unrest?
You basically, it's a DC 11 flat check, so you roll a d20. Oh, sorry. So you have the choice. You can either collect taxes to attempt to bolster your economy-based checks for the remainder of the kingdom term, or if you don't attempt to collect taxes, you can instead attempt a DC 11 flat check, which is just roll a d20, get 11 or more, and on a success, you reduce unrest by 1.
Should we try and reduce unrest, or should we?
We have a couple of points. Could be worthwhile taking some action to it.
Yeah.
So take
Uh,
taxes.
Okay.
Or
Go ahead and just make me that flat check.
oh, I'm confused. Am I taking taxes or no?
Oh, sorry. So the collect taxes thing, you make a trade check. On a critical success, you gain a +2 circumstance bonus on economy-based checks. On a success, you gain a +1. And if you had attempted to collect taxes the previous turn, which you didn't, you would increase unrest by 1. On a failure, increase unrest by 1, or 2 if you'd done it in the previous turn. On a critical failure, increase unrest by 2 and choose 1 ruin to increase by 1.
I just meant the group. Like, do we?
If we
You want me
didn't,
to-
it isn't all that bad, because even a failure is like just an extra unrest. And if I remember correctly, we don't gain any negative until we hit 4. That might be incorrect, but I think that's
I
the
think
case.
that's right. Yeah.
So if you fail this, there is within cited
Yeah, okay.
quotation marks.
So
no
unrest. If a
drawback.
kingdom has at least 1 point of unrest, take a -1 status penalty to all kingdom checks. 5 or more, -2. 10 or more, -3. 15 or more, -4.
I'm confused. I rolled the flat check.
Okay.
God damn it!
It's fine. Nothing bad happens.
No, I know, but why do I have to roll so bad?
Step 3 is tap commodities, where if your kingdom has any stockpile of commodities, you can attempt a trade commodities action to bolster your RP for the turn. So you currently have got 2
I
stone.
think we were trading some stone for lumber to build things. Was that right?
So what you could do is you can choose to. You would put up 1 or 2 stone. You would then attempt an industry check with someone you've got diplomatic relations with, which would give you a +1. And then, so this is what you got the bonus RP for, which would be on a critical success, beginning of the next kingdom turn, you would gain 2 bonus resource dice. On a success, you gain 1. Failure, you gain 1 resource die at the beginning of your next turn. Critical success, you gain 2 bonus resource dice per point of stockpile expended. On success, you gain 1 bonus resource die per point of stockpile expended. On a failure, you just gain 1 resource die, regardless of how many commodities you put up for trade. On a critical failure, you gain none, though the commodity remains depleted. And if you traded commodities the previous turn, you gain 1 unrest. That's on a critical failure, though.
Okay, and where are the buildings?
Okay, yeah, so what you need for buildings...
It was in here somewhere.
It's under settlements.
Ah,
And the festival hall, you need 7 RP and 3 lumber.
okay, so if we trade,
Trading commodities doesn't get you commodities, but you don't need stone to make the festival hall.
okay. So we trade some stone for whatever the fuck.
Yeah, do you want to put 1 or 2 of them up?
What do you guys think? Or you all think?
We could totally try and get ourselves some lumber for houses, right? Because we don't actually have any lumber, right? And we won't for a while.
Right.
So, because the earliest we'll have lumber is next time, and if we want that that festival hall, we're gonna need. Let me see.
So both.
I think we do want to keep like a rock handy. I do think we also need those for
Okay.
buildings.
Alright,
But we
so
need
let's
three.
do
We
one.
need 3 lumber in total. So if we can get that, can we
Alright,
trade
so I'll
2
just do
stone for?
one.
Yeah. Are we capable of trading 2
We
stone
have
for
2
3 lumber?
stone.
So I think there's.
You're
where
saying
is it?
conflicting things. You're saying keep one, but we only have 2, and then you're
No,
saying
I'm,
trade
no, I'm
2.
no, I'm asking. I'm asking. I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
There was. Okay, so in the leadership phase, one of the things you can do is establish trade agreement, where
Oh, which we've been trying to
which
do.
is on a critical success. You establish trade agreement with your target, and your merchants return with gifts. Immediately roll 2 resource dice, then gain RP. So how did you? I swear there was
We
a way
have
of you
diplomatic
gaining.
and trade agreement with Soot Scale. We have diplomatic relations and trade agreement with Varnhold.
Sorry, there's one called purchase commodities, which is a leadership activity, where you spend RP to purchase commodities, but doing so is more expensive than gathering them or relying on trading rooms yourself. You expend 8 RP if you're purchasing luxuries, or 4 RP if you're purchasing any other commodity. You then attempt a trade check. On a critical success, you immediately gain 4 commodities of the chosen type and 2 commodities of any other type. On a success, you gain 2 commodities of the chosen type. Failure, you gain 1 commodity of the chosen type. Critical failure, get nothing. But the other leadership activity, which is the established trade agreement, you can gain extra resource dice straight off the bat this turn. If you
Right,
get
but at the
critical
moment we're
success.
doing the commerce.
Commerce
right?
phase, yes. So the
So
tap
the
commodities
question is tap commodities.
can set you up with more resource dice for next turn. If you want to kind of
So-
spend the stone to do so.
Yes, so 1 or 2.
3.
You've only got 2.
We only have 2.
I think we could get rid of 1. Keeping a stone.
I mean,
in hand is
you
probably
will
not
get
bad.
1 stone at the beginning of every turn
Oh,
because
Okay.
you have a
Right,
you
I'm
have a
doing
quarry.
it. I'm rolling.
Yep.
What do I click?
2
1,
points.
2, 3, go. What do I click?
Okay. Click the industry thing in chat.
Okay.
Oh, hopefully.
Wait, what?
Will that work?
Will what work?
Yeah, click on in. You see in the chat.
Yeah, it's popped up a thing.
Yeah. So
We don't have a town hall bonus.
no, you do.
Well, it's ticked off.
Oh, tick it on.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. I'm pushing it.
Success.
Hey.
Get it, Mom.
Yeah, beginning of your next turn, you gain 1 resource dice per point of stockpile expended from your commodity now. So bye
Very
2
nice.
stone, and then next
Sorry,
turn,
that took way too long. I'm so sorry. Fuck.
next turn,
It's all right.
yeah, next turn you will end up rolling 8d4 for your resource points. Cool. Okay, that was the last thing to do in the commerce phase. Leadership phase, the meat and potatoes.
Yeah, that was the easy one.
Yeah. Now, I think you've already penned in a few things you might want to do. I think you wanted to try and purchase commodities.
Yeah, we wanna end up with. If I've understood our previous plans correctly, we want to end up with 3 lumber so that we can take the next phase to build a festival hall.
Yeah.
And attempt, because we get 2 actions there, right?
Yeah.
So we can do that and attempt to establish a work site. I believe those were the 2 things on the docket. So yeah, definitely that. And then we also had the were we gonna send a diplomatic envoy to the lizards down south?
Oh, what were they called?
Yeah, I was busy with that, but first of all, I'm gonna focus on winning the suit skills over. Also, fully.
Yeah.
I don't think we're supposed to get 8d4 next turn.
Why not?
But because this turn we also got bonus dice.
Yeah, we got
So you need to
7d for this time.
Yeah, you got 7
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah.
Because
But
you only
like,
spent
yeah,
one.
we
No, because on a
direct those-
success. Oh. Sorry, 1 second.
Yeah, because on success we gain 1d4 extra next turn. But we already had 2d4 extra this turn.
Per
so I
point of
think-
stockpile expended from your commodity now. You spent 2 stone.
Yeah, I just spent 2.
Oh, 2, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you get a little bit
Technically,
more.
you always get 1 bonus resource dice because of the type of kingdom you have.
Ah, okay.
So you'll always have 1, and then those 2 extra from the trade makes it 3, so 8 for next turn.
Nice. Right, I forgot about the kingdom type die.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where I...
Okay, so if you're going to try and purchase commodities, is someone going to use the whole help action thing?
I'll throw one in there. I got 2 other doohickeys what needed. What check is the
Trade check.
Right. So it's a flat DC 20 trade check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sathia will spend 1 action doing that. Where is it? There you go. Skirt. Nope.
Fortunately, no. Ashton, did you want to make the trade check?
This is just a failure, so we gain 1 commodity of the chosen type, right?
No, this is me helping.
Yeah.
How did you
We have the-
helping?
Mm.
I
have
am
the
really
town-
tired, I'm so sorry.
The town hall.
Town hall bonus on?
No,
No. Okay.
no. Hey, as a success, you gain 2 commodities of the chosen type.
You didn't
You
need that.
gain 2 lumber. I assume that's what you were going for.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here.
What else would you guys like to do?
I'd like to do the Pledge of Fealty thing for the,
Yeah.
unless
Does
someone
anyone,
wants to try and diminish unrest first.
Unless we can get it down by
-1?
2,
Yeah,
I
should
don't
we-
think it matters. We could totally try. I think it's a good shout.
Yeah.
To do a quell and rest.
That's what I was probably going to do.
Yeah, go for it.
Slam a little unrest there.
I'll
Who's
throw in a help.
very well.
Yeah, so
What do
which skill are you going to use to try and quell the unrest?
Which one do we have as our highest?
Let's see.
Voting,
Our
exploration, industry, trade. Any of those?
Politics, right?
I think it's
I'll just
any
say
really.
5. Yeah, they're all.
Yeah, 'cause
top
everything's fine.
5s.
Let's go warfare. It makes sense for me.
for the flavor.
Alright, Astrid, do you want to make that warfare check? And
Ooh.
I mean, that's a success. That'll help.
I'm helping.
So I'll consider this
Okay.
1 higher when you make the roll.
Oh, it's a +1.
Oh, is it? Actually, no. How much is it? What's this skill again?
Warfare.
Warfare.
Plus
No, the
5.
whole helping thing.
Focused
Oh.
attention. You set aside time to focus on aiding another.
Oh, +2. Okay.
+2.
Okay, so +2. Yeah, I could just add a +2 right now. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Slam it.
Add. Boom.
Okay, that's a
Incredible.
success.
Hey.
So unrest
Reduce
reduced by 1.
unrest by 1.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay. Anything else anyone wants to do there?
I have a couple of things I'd like to do, but I think let the Pledge of Fealty thing happen first. I reckon. I could try and do. Let me double check. I think infiltration might affect.
There's also this I wanted to point out because
rest
Lindsay's
of
in
the
a
legend.
position of leadership.
Look at the image.
I know, it squashed her image.
Yeah.
Oh, poor.
Oh,
Giga
reduce
Chad
unrest by
Lindsay.
1d.
Wide Lindsay, yeah.
Why, Lindsay? Yeah. Damn, this thing's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, I mean, we could definitely try and get, because this seems, this reduces unrest by 1 on a failure.
Yeah.
So this is a near guarantee that you will have no negative drawbacks.
We get what, 3 each?
Yeah.
Like
think-
per player?
3 per player, yeah.
Okay,
So-
so I've taken 2.
You've taken 2. Yeah, you've helped and traded.
Yeah.
Esethea has
1.
helped.
That's correct.
I think that's it. And Amaris has
yes.
quelled unrest.
Yeah.
I wanted to create a masterpiece and Pledge of Fealty. Other than that, I have 1 help for whoever needs it.
Okay, so here's the great masterpiece. Is anyone helping?
I was
I
thinking
could.
if we, I was thinking, should we not do Spread the Legend since it's so likely to reduce unrest, giving Maya
And make the rest of your rolls a lot
-0?
easier.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't
definitely
even
have
have
planners.
yeah, absolutely. I think we should start with the Lindsay thing.
What's the,
I think so too.
Would anyone
Yeah,
else
go
like
for
to
it.
do that, or should I?
I think I control Lindsay, so I'll do that.
All right, just
Very well.
checking in case you wanted to do something else with your actions.
Yeah, do a basic arts check.
When?
Actually, can I?
I was gonna say, is it possible to put that in chat? There you
The
go.
art check gains a +2 item bonus. So we should have a 7.
Hang on, what do I press?
So if you're doing Spread the Legend, you can just click the
Yeah.
arts check in Create a Masterpiece. It's the same thing.
Okay. Ooh, Richard Pizza.
Success.
Very good.
The rousing and inspiring stories Lindsay spreads about you guys helped bring the nation together, reducing unrest by 1d6, which is, well, even if you're on a 1,
Nothing.
you're down to 0.
Perfect.
Excellent. Very good. All right.
Okay. And
Now
then,
the Pledge of Fealty.
yeah.
That's a film.
And did you want to create a masterpiece before the Pledge of Fealty or the Pledge of Fealty first?
I'll do the masterpiece after.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So,
Attempt the skill check with intrigue, statecraft, or warfare. However, certain groups will respond better or worse. Did we ever figure out if there was one the soot scales were particularly open to?
so far you've tried statecraft, which hasn't worked. I don't believe you've tried intrigue or warfare.
I think they'd respond well to warfare, honestly.
Yeah, we just subjugate them. Why not?
No, I mean like because the way we befriended them was essentially by killing their leader in a battle. So I
That's true. That's
think
true.
Yeah.
they might respond well to not subjugation through power.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm more thinking like we show off that we have a lot to offer in the term of protection and such like that.
Gotcha.
Sounds solid.
That's not the right DC. So, but there's the warfare check in chat.
Okay.
Anyone going to help with it?
Oh, I already rolled.
As Maybe fine.
Sorry?
Maybe fine.
That is a success.
Yay!
Oh, let's
Hey!
go.
Warfare is much easier. Statecraft much harder. There's a whole the DC swung by 4 in your favor when you switched from statecraft to warfare with the kobolds.
Nice.
That's very
So
good.
it's a
I'm glad.
success, not a critical success. So, how'd you feel, T? Wait, what? Why does success say as success? I think I meant to be as critical success. But you don't claim the hex the group is in. Wait, what?
Yeah, if you haven't already claimed the hex in the group in which the group dwells, you immediately do so, gaining 10 XP.
Ah, yeah, that's right. But then success is you don't claim the hex the group is in. Immediately roll 1 resource die. You must spend RP equal to the result to integrate the group into your kingdom. So, could you roll me a d4? Well, hold on.
Throw that out there.
1
A
resource
single
point.
1 resource point.
And
The
the
one
assist-
time you rolled poorly.
yeah. The assistant kobolds vacate the location and join your kingdom, leaving this hex free now with an ore commodity ripe for the claiming.
I'm gonna be so
Nice.
rich.
Right, then I'll do a masterpiece,
Mhm.
which I can just click up here.
Hey, success! Gain
Yeah.
1 infamy point. You now have 2. Don't forget, you can
Very nice.
use those to re-roll stuff.
I have a feeling we'll use them on our buildings.
I want to point out there's a couple of other things on here now because of Advance's additional thing. There is this one, or is it on the other thing? Oh no, maybe that's on the region activities. There's one about oh yeah, there's Reconnoiter Hex as one of the activities you can do as a leadership activity.
Oh, as part of the revamped, like the longer,
Yeah.
the better kingdom thing.
Yep, so you can spend 1 RP and then attempt a basic check, and you send folk out using exploration, doing an exploration check, and you send people out to go and find it for you and search the hexes, if you so wish.
Very nice.
Were there any other things you wanted to do in here? Like send diplomatic
I
envoy, request foreign aid?
I have 2.
Okay.
Just let me make sure this is. Okay. Do we need RP right now?
I think
no.
we've got 11. I think that's
Okay.
actually quite.
Every RP left over gets transferred into 10 Kingdom XP at the end of the
Oh
turn.
my goodness, we'll level up if we get 75 by the looks
Okay.
of things.
And
So-
what is the DC of a basic check?
14.
14. Okay. I am going to take charge.
Mhm.
Which, yep. Hoping for that crit, but whatever.
The skill of the Kingdom is at least trained, didn't you? All of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so success, you gain 1 RP. Right, so
Nice.
skill is trained in, then attempt a basic check. Maybe you use the same skill that's actually twice in the same Kingdom turn. Okay. Ah, I see. Why do you gain 1 RP?
I actually might have done the wrong one, but it's whatever. It's whatever. I was then going to provide care.
Okay.
To try. I was going to try and go for the crit success and reduce ruin.
Okay. Yeah.
Was that the one I was going? I believe so.
It's either provide care or repair reputation.
It was repair reputation. That's the
Okay.
one. Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
So if you wish to reduce your... Oh, wait. So if you wish to reduce crime, attempt a trade check. If you wish to decay, attempt an injury check. If you wish to reduce your strife, attempt an injury check. In all cases, the DC is your control DC plus 2, so
You don't have
DC
any
16.
strife.
No, but it's...
It does seem I have just completely muddled them, but whatever. I would like to repair reputation.
Yep.
We have crime, and that would be
Right.
a trade check.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay.
You go for it.
Okay.
Let's hope.
That is a success.
Nice.
Very
Crime stamped out. Through trade.
Nice.
We can do with a little bit of corruption. We don't need to.
Yeah, but you
How
want the
about one
corruption
more
which
turn?
you put in place, right? Not
Yeah,
not just what
exactly.
other people do.
Lead by example and all that, you know?
Yeah.
We no longer have crime.
Yep.
Crimeless.
Any other
Right.
activities you want to do on the leadership thing?
I have done all mine.
I wanted to throw in another one of those infiltrations and see if we can
Yeah.
learn anything about the isle that we're going to.
Ah, okay. Candlemere Island.
So, send out your spies to gather intelligence on a neighboring nation, cult, or even unexplored adventure site.
Mhm.
Attempt a basic intrigue check.
Yes. Let's intrigue check. Yeah, go for it.
Absolutely. I'm going to put it in the chat so I can click it, or should I do it myself?
Oh yeah, whack it in chat and then click it.
Thank you. Let's see. How do I do?
Oh, there we
Where
go.
is it?
I did it.
Oh, thank you. I was looking all over and I've got 5 windows. Well, that was the one minimized.
Maya appears to have disconnected.
Hey, that
Let's
is
go.
a success. So let's see. You learn something helpful about the target, but the information is vague and imprecise. For example, if you're infiltrating this, the same ruin mentioned in the critical success buff, you might learn that some sort of aberration uses the ruins as its lair. If you're investigating the team's health, spies learn enough that you can take action. Reduce your kingdom's respond. Okay.
Welcome back.
Okay. So, example, if you're infiltrating the same ruin, funnily enough, you might learn some sort of aberration using the ruin. Okay, let me.
Yeah. So, like maybe the nature of whatever threat may dwell there.
Yeah. Okay, so the island itself, from the brief that your scouts took a boat kind of under the cover of darkness, not knowing what's out there, to try and get an eye and look on the island, with plans to set ashore and scout it, but they decide not to make landfall. Candlewick Island is a forbidding heap of land choked with stinging nettles. It seems to be covered with a thin mist, regardless of the ambient weather. There is a 40-foot tall ruined tower at the island's summit, and is visible from quite a distance away, as are the darting lights of some sort of thing flying about, which seem drawn to the tower, which gives the island an otherworldly appearance through the swirling mist. They also made mention that there is some kind of jetty, albeit again choked with stinging nettles, and they could have sworn they saw something large and shambling about slowly. Yeah. And
big tower, swirling in lights, big shambling thing.
So they talk about the candlemere lights, flickering spheres of colour that dance over the water and hover around the towers from time to time.
Alright, sweet.
Okay.
We should probably keep an eye out for that big shambling thing. If it's covered in nettles and whatnot, maybe we should bring and my immediate thought is just, should we bring like an alchemist fire and just light it all ablaze?
Potentially.
It's not a bad choice, I think.
Yeah.
It isn't a bad choice. It is a choice of all time.
Indeed.
Think, is that 3 from everyone?
No.
That's sorry, Astrid. What was the other thing you wanted to do?
Can I I guess maybe like infiltration,
Yeah.
but like within our kingdom for my little project. Like getting my picking all the right people.
Yeah, go for it. Make me that intrigue check.
Very nice.
Flippity flip.
You do have 2 points of infamy.
I mean, what are you?
Would you like to re-roll that?
I mean, what's a? But someone certainly does. You take a -2 on all key. Oh, fuck! I think I'm gonna have
you should
to.
re-roll that.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Okay, this is
I don't
the
wanna
luck of the dice.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck us over for the rest of the thing.
That's fine.
Okay. Alright, yeah, we'll use... Oh, I can't do it.
Just right-click and choose re-roll. Keep the new result.
It just says right-click is just pop-out message or make private.
Oh, okay. I'll do it then.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yay!
Success. Learn something helpful about the target. If you're investigating your own kingdom's health, your spies, it's you.
Yeah.
You learn enough to take action. So yeah, you get a short list of a few names, kind of stick in the back of your mind. Yeah. Okay. Region activities.
Oh, I can't take away the point either.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so region activities. Between you can do 3 region activities. What would you like to do?
We see
Okay, so I vote. We establish a work site, claim a hex, and then harvest crops.
Yeah, no bad idea.
We did get the lumber so that we could build the festival hall, or is that in the city?
You have 2
We've
points
got
of lumber.
2 out of the 3.
You need
Oh,
3
darn.
to build the festival hall. But
But we're
there's
getting
nothing
there.
stopping you from
Yeah.
trading more next turn.
Yeah, absolutely. Just double checking.
Yeah. Also,
In
if
which
we
case, yeah.
establish the work site, we just gain 1 next turn. So
Yeah, we've been trying to do that.
try.
On
Yeah,
that,
we've been
you do get sent, Maya, you have a little birdie that flies up to you. Its coloration seems to kind of change slightly in the light, from kind of like a turquoise to a green to a blue, kind of shifting between the 3 and just in the sunlight. And it delivers a message from Teresa. And the bird eloquently, with far more intelligence than you've witnessed in other animals so far, a few locations that have lumber. There is this spot, this spot, yeah, those two. These two both have worthy lumber locations, like good stock of trees.
The lumber belt.
The lumber belt.
Yeah. It's let's see, the trapped title scene.
Yeah, and Tuscuttle's there.
Tuscuttle's there doesn't mention it.
Now it will.
Okay. Well, what do we do? I think we should definitely claim this hex, so that
Oh,
we won't have
absolutely.
to harvest crops every turn.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Having
Yeah.
automatic food would be crazy good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
I say we establish a woodcutting worksite here. Still, we can always expand into tusk cutters or the traps, and establish one there later
you
for
will
the
you will
better
only
lumber.
get the food commodity if you set up a worksite there.
True.
I mean, you could always just claim and then establish worksite and establish worksite if that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah. Yeah. No. How often can Lindsay do that? Inspire thing.
Once per turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So the unrest gained by having our people starve for one turn isn't that bad then.
Yeah.
True, you'll only gain the one unrest.
Letting people starve isn't all that bad.
Tighten those belts. Okay, so if you're attempting to claim a hex,
Absolutely.
whoever wants to do that, choose your. Let's see,
We've got
intrigue, wilderness,
7 in
magic.
exploration.
Trade is. Oh no, trade's not one of them.
Yeah, I think intrigue is our best one for
Um,
this.
Well, we've got
No,
7 in
exploration.
exploration.
Oh my
6
goodness,
in
yes.
intrigue.
Right, we got a bunch more
6 in
trained.
magic.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 in wilderness. Yeah, so exploration's best.
Yeah, you need to roll a 7 on a d20 to get on the exploration.
I don't want to mess up another.
Yeah, no, I've rolled too good this session. I'm not touching it.
I've already used up one of our points.
I'll click it. I'll do it.
Mm.
Oh no, it's not my fault.
That's why we have the infamy point for,
You're
right?
gonna
I don't
spend an
mind using that
infamy point and
immediately.
redo that, or
Yeah.
I think we should.
okay? Go ahead and click it again up there.
Okay.
I don't think it'll. Oh,
There you go.
Hey, success!
nice.
Very good. More land.
Claim. And that grants you 100 XP,
Woo! Very good.
which levels up your kingdom.
Nice.
But we'll do that at the end of the turn.
Sounds good.
So that's the first action. Second action?
I think we just established both the work sites now, don't we?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think we should focus on the farmland as much as we want lumber. I think we should do the farmland first.
Yeah,
I
we can
think so
trade
too.
for
Yeah,
lumber.
yeah.
Yeah, not
Okay.
starving. Potentially a good idea.
Yeah.
There we go. Who wants to make that engineering
We need people
check?
to get the lumber and shit.
Establish settlement.
Oh, sorry, wrong one. Establish worksite, there we go.
That's the one.
So the farmland costs you... Hills, 2 RP.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Shall I roll?
Slam it.
No one wanting to take responsibility.
Nope.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Damn.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
unfortunately,
I rolled a 2.
yep. But you have a third action.
Did you try again?
again? Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. There
Anyone
will be
else
more
Go
want
for
to
it.
roll? Should I do it again?
I can do it.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, don't forget. Oh, don't
There
forget.
we
There
go.
we go.
Four.
Success.
Yay.
Our venerable leader.
This is why we chose you.
Because Amaris is lucky.
uh,
Oh, that's so good. Honestly, Jesus.
that will net you 2 food a turn.
Nice. Never been so happy to have grain. Well, berries, I guess.
Berries. Yeah, gonna
It's
survive
gonna
on
make it
berries.
farmland.
It's a very jam-focused society. You know how it
Yeah.
is.
Okay, so your kingdom has leveled up to level 2.
Da-na-na-na.
Do you want to build anything, by the way?
Oh, that's a good point, yeah. You popped it back down a level
Oh
1.
yeah, the
Nice.
civic stuff, right?
Yeah. So, civic stuff. Each place can do one thing. Did you want to build any structures?
Let's see, because I believe we might be able to just set up like a house.
Because you've
Or a
got
tenement, rather.
7 RP and 2 lumber.
Yeah, let me check. Yeah, because tenement is just the 1 lumber. And let's see, because the pledge of fealty does increase our population, doesn't it?
No.
No. Oh, in which case, never mind. I
No.
thought we needed to put
Population
the kobolds somewhere.
is completely determined on the number of blocks of 4 you've got buildings in.
Gotcha. Right, sweet. Well, in which
So,
case,
I wonder if there's
don't
any...
think so.
We could build a brewery.
Little brewery. Yeah, but we wanted to save the lumber for next turn, right? Because I was like,
Yeah.
we could get 2 pretty easily, but we only got 2 this time.
Yeah, no, I
think
I don't think we should save our stuff for the festival hall.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yep.
Though there is a lot of stuff I'd of course like to have.
Yeah, I want all the things.
Yeah. Damn, why can't we just already have it?
I know.
So, no civic activities. So, any army activities?
Great general.
I don't
Fearless
think
leader.
we got anything to hunt down and kill yet.
Well, the owlbear, yeah.
Yeah,
know
but
where
how
it
much
is,
would
yeah.
an army do against an owl?
Imagine
Bring it
they
back
go
home.
toe to toe and just get wiped.
Yeah. It's either they wipe it or it wipes them. And
Yeah.
it's probably something that's out of their league. Because it just rampaged through town.
Yeah.
I think it's something we gotta take care of ourselves.
Oh, good to me. Yeah, I mean, and we need to like pay for like activities with food, right? For the army, is that right?
Not so long as they're like... Actually, yeah, no. Because I train them, remember? I train them to live off the land.
Yeah, so they're just living off the land. It's an army fed on scavenged nuts, leaves, and berries.
I taught them how to hunt.
Yeah, true. Okay, let's do one. I always forget what makes it hidden. Is it shift?
Whoa,
No,
that's not hidden,
that.
but that's incredible.
Does that mean we win the game?
Yeah, we did it. The 1%er.
Yeah.
It was, hey, Mister.
100 is actually. I mean, do you
Bad.
think that 100 is good or bad?
Probably bad.
I reckon it's fantastic. I have no idea what you mean.
I think it's cookies.
Yeah. It's cookies. It has to be, right?
Why do I not pop this into
Or a
chat?
pony.
Maybe a pony made of cookies.
Oh,
Pony made of
yes.
Better
It
than-
is the
it's
one
definitely better than the switch around of cookies made of ponies. So,
Oh no! What's wrong with you?
so many things.
I think that's just a what you call a Welsh pasty. Is that what it is?
Where is the... Not zone encounters. Not that, not that. I had it just then. Where is it? Here you go. Kingdom events. Yeah. Okay, so the event takes place at the kingdom's capital. A rich merchant, a prominent noble from another land, is impressed with your kingdom and asks to construct an estate in your kingdom's capital. Do you give them permission to proceed with this event?
Wait, who is this? I was gonna say, for some reason, I thought he was Welsh.
You thought it was what?
Thought it was Welsh.
I still had Welsh on the mind.
Let's see, who would this be and what?
Yeah, who is he? What's he all about? No Welsh.
No.
No Welsh allowed.
Oh.
Let's see,
Yeah, it's
who'd
actually
be
strictly
good?
stated in our policies.
Yep.
Britain.
I'm trying to think of old NPCs I've used
Oh,
and fit this.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so it's the gentleman that makes himself known to you. Sultan oh my god. Salt and pepper hair. Aged human, but with salt and pepper hair, except the grey is definitely more silver than grey. There's a very clear eyes, no bloodshot, completely clear whites of the eyes, piercing green coloration. About 5'11". Not heavily built, but clearly a seasoned adventurer. And with the most disarmingly charming smile. A rapier on one hip, and on the other hip seems to be attached a tankard made of some sort of dark wood embossed with silver, of which, Amaris, you instantly recognize the iconography of that being of Caden Kalen. Potentially this is a holy symbol of Caden Kalen. Now, the reason you know this is because you've already heard stories about Caden Kalen. Caden Kalen isn't necessarily a native god to your homeland, because the gods that are worshipped there alongside Nethys are mostly the old Assyrian gods. So you're talking like Thoth, Isis, basically ancient Egyptian deities, the deities of the homeland. But about 70 or 80 years ago, there was some monumental event that happened in Assyrian where the dead started to rise. Some pyramids of an ancient, long-forgotten first pharaoh known as the Sky Pharaoh there rose into the air, and this plucky band of adventurers managed to, on the brink of defeat, managed to save the entire kingdom. And there was an individual who was responsible for saving the Kingdom of Assyrian, and he was a cleric of Caden Kalen. And since that point, Caden Kalen has kind of been accepted and kind of incorporated into the main dogmatic worship in your homeland. Still definitely a minor, but of all of the non-Assyrian gods, Caden Kalen is one that is known in your homeland. And this individual says that he's wanting to settle down, and I would very much like to make a home here. With your permission, of course.
What do we think, gang?
Well, I don't think it could hurt, right? He seems like a nice little get for the town.
Yeah, having a few noble families backing us might actually work in our favor in the future.
Yeah, let's just hope he doesn't get mauled to death by an owlbear.
Yeah, watch out for others.
Okay.
What's your name, mister?
He does an extravagant, over-the-top, flourishing bow. He looks up at you, winks, says, you may call me Master Braggington. Or just Ace to my friends. Which I hope we could be friends. And you get this guy's...
He's very charming.
He's making advances, although trying to hide it behind cloak and daggers.
Shows up, start flirting with the local nobility. Literally like minute one.
Yeah, pretty much. And you get the sense that, even from this, it's less about you acquiescing to his request and more the thrill of making the advances. So it doesn't... You get the sense that he wouldn't be offended at being turned down. He'd accept it, but it's just that excitement of trying.
Oh, he's just a relentless flirt.
Yeah, he relentlessly flirt with anyone and anything. In fact, you get a sense that, like, as he's passed, there's like several people who pass him on the way who kind of like smile and nod to him. Male, female, doesn't care. You know, just lots of smiles and nods. And he's like, yeah, hi, yep. Finger guns.
Enlightened.
It's a bit strange for a noble, but he's clearly not born to wealth, but has acquired it.
Well, I mean, I suppose if he comes in, we could populate the town quite quickly.
Yep.
Easy.
Yeah, I mean, child labor's cheap as well, so...
Oh, man.
Okay.
Sorry. God, that's the Victorian DNA in me speaking again. It's hot.
I mean, the children do yearn for the mines.
Yeah, right? There are the textile mills. I mean...
Yeah.
you've got silk now, so...
Someone's got to make them.
Okay,
Suppose
so
you can join us.
could you...
Mr.
So as part of this wealthy immigrant, could you please make me a... What's the check? An industry check, please.
Mystery.
Yes, yes.
Oh!
Well, 20, nice.
Let's go!
So, for success, you don't have any points left. Okay, so I'll tell you what the critical success was, which you didn't get, unfortunately. Which is, the immigrant constructs a noble villa, free of charge, and without you having to build the structure in a available slot in the capital.
Wait, we have to build his house?
But the success, as critical success, except the immigrant instead constructs a mansion. So, let's go back to your...
He only gets a mansion.
He only gets a mansion, yeah.
He'll be rolled away, don't worry.
Oh no, a
So-
mansion-eating monster.
It's a house
Right.
mimic.
God.
So, mansion.
Hey, there we go. Nice.
Have we changed maps?
So,
No.
I can take you there.
Move over and I move after him.
So a mansion is an upgraded version of a house, and it gives you an item bonus of +1 to improve lifestyles. Normally, this would cost you 10 RP, 6 lumber, 6 luxuries, and 3 stone.
Whoa!
Yo, this is
And,
a tremendous get.
Yeah, he just builds it kind of there.
Slams it down.
Yeah, and let's see on your
Of course,
City
right in the
map.
middle, so the town revolves around him.
and then
And we just pick it up and move it.
Yeah.
live at their crossroads.
Yeah, that works.
XP do you get for events now? Event XP is based on XP rewards by level. Damn it. So, party level. So that's actually, because that's actually a kingdom event +2, which means that's 80 kingdom XP.
We're rolling in it now.
But that's not all,
Oh.
because shortly after you've kind of shaken hands and agreed with him, and he calls some of his, like, not manservants, but clearly men who are built for carrying heavy stuff, which he is not. And you notice that they are very attractive individuals. 2 men, 2 women, attractive labourers who go set about building his new fancy home. You are approached by a ruddy, friendly, and energetic couple who introduce themselves as Loy and Latricia Resbin. They say that they've got plans to establish a village deep in the Nile Marches at a ford on the Skunk River, where until recently a pair of tatzelworms dwelled. The Resbins ask you for support in getting the valley in their. The Resbins ask for your support in getting their village started. Do you agree, or? I wish there was a way of me popping this into.
And this village would be part of our kingdom, or?
So let's see if I can just copy and paste this and see if it actually works.
We can always make it part of our kingdom, right?
Yeah, it kind of works there. Okay. Founding of Tatzelford.
Oh.
So it would be an exploration skill check. Critical success. Tatzelford is founded at where the Tatzelworm's nest was. If this hex isn't part of the PC's kingdom, it's automatically claimed and added to the kingdom.
Nice.
Remember that this hex isn't, but it is adjacent, funnily enough, because you claimed the hex last time. It occupies 1 block on the urban grid and all 4 of its lots of structures built. These consist of the following: houses, inn, and a town hall. On a success, as critical success, but the village of Tatzelford isn't automatically claimed and added to the kingdom. Otherwise, it becomes a freehold. And then failure and critical failure is bad stuff.
That's a nearby
Yeah, they're
freehold
welcome
in
to
the
try.
worst of cases. Well,
Yeah.
second worst. Yeah.
Second,
No, this seems
yeah,
good.
second worst.
We should do this. But we would never get a critical failure, right?
I mean, it's an exploration skill, and the DC is 14, because that's your kingdom control.
Yeah.
I think we should.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Go for it. Who wants to make the exploration check?
Do
Yeah.
Do you want me?
Yeah, just good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the last one. We got lucky.
Very well. It's an exploration check.
Right.
Yeah.
We have actually pretty good at exploration.
It's a failure.
Just barely.
Yeah. So as
Alright,
success,
it's
but
deal.
actually, do you have any +1s from anything?
If I flutter my eyelashes,
No.
We're charming.
please. Although, if we get a failure and they clash with additional tassel worms, we could complete that quest.
It is an
Because we'd have tassel worms again.
Actions the additional tassels and other dangerous local monsters. Wars the PCs to expend additional resources to help the residents pound the village. At the start of the kingdom's next turn, the PCs gain 2 fewer resource dice.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
miss out on the extra that we earned during the
On the trading
which,
thing.
honestly, if someone told us, you could trade 2 resource dice for an entire hex and a village with all.
Yeah,
of the...
so it is an automatic claim. It's a friendly.
Oh yeah.
It's a friendly freehold, basically, that they set up, but they're technically not part of your kingdom.
Right.
That is
How
then.
dare they?
Not yet. 40 more kingdom XP.
Wait. Could we get some of the tassel worms for that quest?
Yeah. We just grab.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since the other ones rotted away.
Yeah, I mean, you could have helped them fight off the one tassel worm that came back. You
Yay.
can kill it and take its head. I'm not going to make you do the encounter against a tassel worm. Like, it's fine. There were some other things in the forest, but considering you have an army, yeah, it's fine.
Thank you.
That's alright. So I will set up them in the background later on. So the only thing we need to do now is level up your kingdom.
Nice.
Wait, why do we go back down to 895?
I don't know. It should be a
Oh, now we're level 2, 895.
I think it was that much.
110.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't save
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, 110
Okay,
plus the 10 from that.
oh,
thing,
plus
and
the-
then-
You had what, 7? Oh yeah, the RP's gone as well. Now,
Oh, yeah.
well, that should have been 17 more, so that's 195.
Oh yeah, we spent some. Yes.
Okay.
I don't see any RP.
No, I took it off to give you XP.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, at level 2, looking at this newfangled sheet, you get a kingdom feat, a skill increase, and untrained improvisation, which doesn't do anything for you because all of the skills are trained already. So, of the skill increase, second level and thereafter you get a skill increase. Does it say... I guess you can just up any skill to expert. It doesn't say that there's a limit, but I'm assuming it's the same as character level. You got to wait until level 7 to do master. So on your skills, the kingdom skills, we've got agriculture, arts, boating, defense, engineering, etc. Which one would you like to increase?
I don't know.
Mhm. I think
Um,
engineering is what you're using for established work sites.
Yeah, and that's
Exploration is your
That
best
keys.
one. Oh no, sorry, exploration and industry are your best ones. Oh, and trade.
Yeah, everything related to economy is
True.
crazy good.
Yeah, maybe.
But how good would it be to have like a +9 to stuff?
That would
It's
be
like a
nice.
75% chance of success or something. It's crazy.
Yeah, you need to roll a 6 or more on a
What's
basic check.
the engineering for? Is that like building things and
Yeah, building stuff and
Yeah, things like
depending on
building
the kingdom.
roads. You can use. I can't use a claiming hex, but you can, I think, for establishing a work site. For building the.
like building the work sites and stuff that we keep struggling with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Building the festival hall requires a DC 18 arts check.
Okay, we've got a +7 at the moment. But that's just to build one thing, whereas we
Yeah,
kind of keep
yeah.
struggling with like work sites and stuff.
Yeah, maybe it is best to slam it in stability, even though it's our lowest score right now. When we made this kingdom, we didn't really consider that there wasn't many ways to grab Hexus.
No, not stability, so that the
In
skills.
engineering.
Oh, yeah.
There are like agriculture, arts, boating, defense, engineering, etc.
Mm,
One of those you can change to expert.
I see, I see. Should we just do engineering?
I think so, yeah, because a lot of early development just uses engineering.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
claiming Hexus was exploration, so that would be nice to have high, but like engineering is like slacking behind, so
Well, we have an 8 in
exploration is already
explorations.
plus
Yeah,
8,
exactly.
so
yeah. Yeah, I reckon engineering is probably a good shout.
That okay? We go. Okay, and then you also get a kingdom feat, which I'm just going to show to this, and then just navigate down to kingdom feats, which is underneath the leveling up your kingdom topic.
Yes.
Choose any one of the level 1 feats, which
So
is
before
yeah.
I spotted the cooperative leadership, and I just want to highlight that to my fellow players. Cooperative
Wait,
leadership
where?
it's like the second in the list in
Yeah.
Kingdom Feats.
I don't see the feeds.
So on the list, you see, scroll down to where it says leveling up your kingdom.
Oh, I did a search.
Uh,
Found it. Okay.
yeah, the
And which
cooperative
one
leadership's nice because it means the focused attention becomes a +3 instead of a +2.
Oh.
Yeah, which means those successes are even juicier.
Yeah.
We do also have Crush Dissident,
Yeah.
which seems extremely topical.
You can also do kingdom assurance.
I love that we're trading literally everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep, which means skill training is pointless for you.
Oh, this is just literally what Esathea has, but for the kingdom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
10 plus proficiency bonus. So you would look at anything economy based would be that 10 plus 2, 12? Is that right? Efficiency bonus? Don't apply any other bonuses, penalties. Oh, that's kind of... Seems kind of rubbish.
I really like that cooperative leadership itself.
We use
We're
so
constantly
many.
aiding.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
you
is-
use
it is
it.
a lot.
Everybody uses it at least once.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Cooperative leadership.
Yeah, I
The
vote
other
for that as
are okay.
well.
It is. Cool.
A gracious leader, are you happy with that?
Yeah.
You want the people cooperating with you. Doing as they're told.
Yeah. I mean, if you were asking me specifically, I would go with Crush Descent, but
We can do that another time, maybe.
yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
And you have a new kingdom quest, which is called Hunting the Beast. The kingdom citizens demand that you hunt down and slay the beast, which was the gigantic owl bear. Yeah. Completion is you guys slay or otherwise defeat the enormous owlbear, and the reward will reduce unrest by 2d6 at the start of the next turn, and you will begin with 3 infamy points rather than 1. And the DC to track where this creature has come from is a DC 10 survival check. Astrid currently adds plus 10. So taking time, you can easily track it down to where it is. But that will have to wait for next session. Because it is now 5-2. Even though it's getting cooler outside, I'm shocked.
Yes, it's,
Yeah.
you all are gonna hate me. I'm actually
Sorry if I was flagging. Yeah, it's
My
hot.
toes are cold.
Your toes are cold. God, I would wish
Yeah,
for
I'm
cold
chilly.
toes right now. Alright, thank you everybody. And we'll pick it up from here next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. And if you need
Thank
anything
you very much.
or have anything you want to do in the kind of week of downtime you've had, or if you want to spend longer doing more downtime, and if there's anything you want to do that you don't want to necessarily worry about rolling stuff on stream, you can always hit me up on Discord and we can chat things out.
Yeah, I did
absolutely.
send a message in
Oh,
Kingmaker.
Yeah. In the chat
Oh,
about
feel free to
animals.
ask at any point. This is no
Yeah.
worry at all.
yeah, you certainly can. Any kind of animal that is local to the area. If you had anything in mind in particular, let me know. Yeah. Alright.
Does it have to be an animal?
Why? What were you thinking of?
Uh,
Trying to think
well,
of...
the space dragon is really cute.
No. Hmm.
Let's think. Where did you get the animal companion from again?
From animal training dedication.
This is young animal. I'll have to do some looking and reading and see about it.
Yeah,
it also
that's why I
depends-
was like, what options are available to me? Like,
Yeah, I'll have a look
Yes.
because it's also about what kind of stuff I can get programmed into Foundry for it. But yes, I'll take a look, see, and provide you with a list.
Thank you very much.
No problems. Alright, good night everybody.
You know,
Thank you very much. Good night.
Alright chat, I'm gonna have to love you and leave you. I'm about to die. See you next time. Stay safe. See you soon. Be good to each other. Good night everybody.